Okay, so
It's true though.
last session. Well, it's been a week for us, so I'll go through like the whole arc real quick. So y'all started off as slaves in the Undercity of Anui, which is a mountain-based city run by dwarvish scientists, artificers, that created the great invention called the Sandskiff, and then the second great invention called the Mull. The three of you were slaves. You guys got sold off and sent on a sand skiff across the dunes to another city called the Great City of Cayenne. As you guys went across there, you were attacked, and the three of you survived with one more person. The first mate of the ship, Swiftfoot, a tiefling female. And so the three of you were tasked with freeing the captain of your sand skiff, Captain Leon Hemingway. And so you guys each went into the cave, searching after these war boys that had attacked you. And so we've got Ryan, who's playing Katamari Stormrider, a Nari Oracle. And Nari are like elementally infused beings, so you were an elf who's now been infused with your water elemental powers. Storm shit. And then we've got our Mull Psionic Warrior, which is Killer, played by Mick. And then we've got Velrus Jamash, our Sorcerer, Dre, who comes from the City of Sun and loves to make sure everybody fucking knows about it.
Yep.
So you guys ventured in the cave, found a sinister cult doing some weird shit with trees and leaves and corrupting people and talking about old gods and new gods and demigods and chosen and all that. And so you did what any normal sane person would do and killed every single fucking person in that cave you could. Put that shit down. Found a book that talked about 3 other spots where this cult had propagated its headquarters at. So you guys were like, oh, we'll investigate that. And then followed a tunnel that led you to a notorious kind of scum and villainy tavern, rest stop, whatever you want to call it, called the Blood Drop, which you met its proprietors, which is... oh no, they're in neutral. So you guys haven't made friends with them yet. Which is Ulf Jorgensen, which is this guy, who is a old warrior of the Sun God, came from the Sun City, but during the Silt Wars broke off, left his group, and formed the Blood Drop. And he formed it with his adversary at the time, Kethlik Dur, who is a Kasune, kind of a rogue. And he comes from the city of Cayenne, which were mortal enemies at the time. They became good friends, made this tavern, and the tavern's main rule is that blood cannot be spilt on tavern ground. So many people come here to wheel and deal with their enemies, with their adversaries, with their literal nemesis, in order to make sure that everybody's safe and secure. You guys needed money to get out. You befriended Ulf a little bit by telling him about the cult in the cavern, and they went and looted the shit out of everything there. And because of that, he gave you room and board for a few days while you guys can complete some quests to get some money so you guys can be on your way. And the tavern has a local quest board, which you guys investigated. A few different quests on it. They're more mercenary contracts. I keep calling them quests, but we're in a world that like they don't like heroes and quests and all that shit. So I'll probably try to refer to them as contracts, but just know contracts, quests are interchangeable. It's kind of how it is. And then you guys learn the term mercenary, which is kind of this world's term for adventurer. Because this world doesn't like heroes, doesn't like adventurers, but y'all are mercenaries, essentially like swords for hire. And you guys completed last session your first contract, which was to brutally maim and murder a noble from the City of Sun who had wronged a woman. You guys knew that he was coming to this place, prepped, set up, and ambushed him, and killed him in a horrific, awful way. And then I believe you sucked out all of the blood out from him. Oh no, you froze him. That's what it is. You froze him solid, brought his head back to the woman, and were paid handsomely. And to remind you, the last thing y'all were paid, I think that's what you were maybe talking about, Ryan, before session, was the last thing y'all got, I think we put into the stash. Let me make sure.
The bastard sword?
No.
I think a lot of that.
It was a necklace.
kill.
Yeah, necklace of knives was the extra thing you guys got for making him pay.
That's cool.
So essentially, because I kind of explained to y'all could have gone either way. We kind of had this conversation after session. Y'all could have gone either way. You guys could have helped him, and he would have given you something different. And you could have finished out your contract, and you would have received this. And so she gave you the necklace that she had worn that I talked about, that is basically a necklace of infinite daggers. You can just spawn a dagger out from it. So you get you can spawn a stone, steel, or wooden dagger. Wooden dagger. You can also spawn a bone dagger. Bone dagger's not listed in here because this, I think, is a normal item, and the bone stuff is all homebrew. So you can also spawn a wooden dagger as well, and you basically spawn out a dagger with an action, and then if you throw it and it's away from you for one round, it just disappears. So it kind of gives you infinite daggers, and the idea is you'll always have a weapon on you. None of you took that. That's up to y'all who wants that, who wants to wear it. You have to attune to it, which is, I believe, what's it called? Invest. You have to invest, which is like Pathfinder's version of attunement, if you remember. So y'all can feel free to take that. I can show this to y'all so y'all can see the stash, and then anybody that wants that, feel free to take that. And that's kind of where we ended, was with y'all there. And then I believe we talked about which quests y'all wanted to do next. Now, we'll say y'all can change it, up to you guys. I'll bring us to the quest board. Stop that. Quest board. So, with the quest board, y'all finished, what was it? Cloak and Dagger, right? Yeah, Cloak and Dagger. No. It was the knife with the blood
blade and the yes.
That's the black knife with the blood blade y'all finished. The one you guys were gonna do is Vanishing of Will the Wise next. But that is up to y'all. If y'all don't want to do that one, you guys don't have to take that. We ended, and I kind of asked y'all which one you were thinking about. But all these quests are able to be done.
I'm totally game for Vanishing of the Wise.
I'm chill.
I believe your original conversation was, I think Ryan wanted to do the Black Knife, and Colt wanted to do Will the Wise, and Mac wanted to do the Sans Jaws, and y'all were going to do those three in that specific order, and then kind of hit whichever one's at later.
Yeah, I vaguely remember saying we were going to leave Heavy as the Crown for the very last. That's about the only...
Yeah,
I don't know if that's true or not, but I think.
And we will get copyright struck on the videos when we do that quest, because I'm gonna play nothing but Linkin Park's new "Heavy As the Crown" song during that.
Hell yeah!
Oh.
Can you imagine to like take it down? What? We have one view on this video. Cease and desist.
What?
Yeah, it's hard.
You want all your income.
Whoa. One view. We have like 10, usually.
Oh.
Wow. We're moving
One
up
times
again.
1 times 10 viewers.
I thought when you said like our thing went down, I thought it was like it was null.
No, it went from
and
like
void. It was just
50 to like 10.
Oh, okay.
It's still around. It's just, a select niche few people.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I thought we went from fucking views to zip. Like that was my understanding of the thing. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, like everyone just stopped.
You have a fan base, Ryan. There's fans that
I don't know,
watch.
dude. I don't know if I'm the fan base
Yeah.
here. I think...
We got a fan base. It's oh shit. Fuck. I can't do. There. We got a fan. It's right there.
Nice. That's great.
Dude, I'm sorry if in the fucking recording you can hear the fan in the background. It's hot as shit in Texas.
I can't hear
it
at
Okay,
all
then we're probably
right now. Yeah.
Oh, why didn't it fucking play music here? Do I not have ambient music? Oh, I don't have ambient music set up here. Ooh. Okay, let me set that up.
Oof.
Okay, I have my notes.
Ruined.
How do you
Ooh,
get to your like basic level up thing again on Archives of Nessus? Does anybody remember? Like where it lays out like what happens at like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Like what?
Q, I think he can like force show you the journal, and then you can look at some of the pages there. I'm
That
not too sure
is
what
true. What are
page
you trying to look at? You're trying to look at like Oracle, right?
I
You just
just
go to character.
is it? I thought it was on the Archives of Nessus. Was I?
Well, you can look
Can
at it
you-
there, but I'm just saying, like you're you're trying to look at
I
Oracle,
just wanted
right?
the overview. Well, yeah, I just wanted to see what happens like at level 3, maybe. Like just
Oh, okay.
prepare
So
myself
at
for
level
what's going
3, you
on.
get
That's-
second rank spells, a general feat, a signature spell, and skill increases.
Cool.
Oh, okay.
That's for you specifically as an Oracle. Oh, and then
Right.
here I can show that to players. I'll just show that to Katamaru. Boom. So you can see. So this kind of shows the alchemist. You just go off to the side and click Oracle.
Oh yeah, the class features thing.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking for. Oh, that's crazy. Where do you? Is that something you do, or can I actually look?
No,
at
you
that
can
on my
look it up.
own?
So
am I just dumb? I'm gonna import that.
anytime you're looking up anything, you can press Control Space, and that's a quick search. And so you can just search
Oh,
Oracle, and then you should be able to click that. That should take you to the
Right.
class.
I
And then you
forgot
click.
about that
Oh,
feature.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I see. Yeah. Okay, I see. God damn, I forgot about the control space thing.
How close are y'all
Alright.
to a level up?
Oh,
Oh, y'all are
pretty
300.
XP.
Well, 250 about. Cool.
Ish, yeah. That's why I was just like, let me. But that's level 3 is big. Apparently, I wasn't really expecting level 3 to be that huge.
Alright, I'm gonna put
It's
y'all.
big on IV.
It's much. I mean,
Dude, I
second
love
spells,
it.
a general feat, a signature spell. Like you get everything. I wasn't expecting.
love it.
That
I love
big.
Pathfinder so much more than 5e. For the sake that level up, I always know if I give y'all 250 XP, that is 1/4. Right? 1/4. Yeah, that's 1/4 of your level up.
Mhm.
Which just makes it so easy, so I can know, okay, if I want to
Oh,
give
'cause it
them
doesn't
this
change.
amount and everything. Yeah, well, because the problem is 5e doesn't even like increase in a normal rate. It like exponentially changes. So as a DM, it's so hard to figure out like, okay, how much do I need to do? That literally what I would just do is take what XP y'all had, what XP y'all needed. I would subtract them to find the middle ground, and then I'd go, that's how much XP I need to get. I need to give them in encounters and shit for it, which would basically give me like a pool to do it. It was so horrible. This is so much easier and way more natural, where y'all can level up a lot more naturally
That's cool.
than me kind of having to force it. Like, I technically don't know when y'all will be level 3.
Right.
By the end of this, maybe.
Because you don't need to sit there and track it that hard. You can just set the XP out and then let it.
Well, I can also give you guys
Let
like
it be as it
45
is.
XP here and there for like cool shit you do, because that's what the system allows. D&D,
Yeah, small dinks.
if I give you 45 at level 1, that would absolutely destroy. That's a whole encounter in level 1 D&D. But if I give you
Yeah.
45 at 20, at level like 19
It's a
to get you
joke,
to 20,
yeah.
it's like, really? You
not-
might as well just not have given me fucking XP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Gotcha. All right. Sweet.
Oh, yeah.
I will remember that space.
So for this specific quest, y'all have to talk to Ulf. So anytime you guys take a quest, obviously you're talking to Ulf. And that's a big thing. This one specifically though mentioned speak to Ulf. Let me pull up the picture so I can tell you specifically what it said.
Don't look at him. That's not all.
Mysterious man. Sunguard 2. Fuck, I wanna
Okay,
talk to
Vanishing of the
Sunguard
Will of the Wise says, need mercenaries who are good with tracking. Pay should be good if you can actually get me information.
I am
Reward
not
1
good
whole
tracking.
ceramic coin piece.
2. I'm decent, I think.
Tracking would be survival.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm trained. I like
Wait.
+5. I'm like amazingly good.
Yes, survival.
I just remembered something.
I have a +6.
Well, fuck me. I'm shed.
What'd you remember, Mac?
Something.
Yes, I'm worthless now. Why am I even trained in this?
I don't need this. You know how to walk out of the stand, and I'm never coming back. Spell Ross. Oh, dude, he's gone. He got real fucking mad at me last
Yeah,
night. We haven't
right.
seen.
Yeah.
I have a fucking owl pet now. I forgot about that.
Oh
Owl pet?
yeah.
When did you get a pet?
Where'd you get an owl
I
pet?
got it last game, but we were in a cave, so it made no sense to use him. This time it
You
might.
got that on a level up?
Yeah. Yeah, I gave
Oh.
Do you continue to get pets?
That's crazy.
No. It's a familiar. It's a familiar.
Oh,
but I
okay.
chosen owl, so he has the ability of, I believe it's flight. I have to give him because yeah, flyer, and then I can give him another one like scent, touch. But
Does he let you see?
that's what I was asking you about. It was I was arguing if I could let him be my eyes instead.
If you want to do it for like outside of act, like it I don't think the familiar actually lets you see through it, right? Or does is that?
It doesn't.
Yeah,
Well, I
but
don't-
if
it
you
doesn't
want to
hurt.
do that for like, what do you call it? Like anesthetic wise, I don't care.
Mhm.
Like if you want to add little like the little like flavor text is that he lets you see. I don't fucking
It
care.
gains dark vision. That can be one of the feats, but that kind of makes no sense.
Owls see pretty. They actually like in
Yeah.
nature. They have fantastic. They hunt by night, so they actually have fantastic night vision. Like they actually
Mhm.
see incredibly well at night.
Oh, the
Yeah,
thing.
no, I know, but like the familiar thing I have to pick from a list of feats, and because it's an owl, I have to choose flyer, so I have to pick another one.
Oh right, right.
So it's either like dark vision, echolocation,
So-
fast, manual
they-
dexterity.
Mac,
scent,
if
touch.
you can do some research for me while I try to get your familiar up and running in
Yeah, okay.
Nethys, if you can look up if later on if your familiar gains the ability to let you see through it, because if he does, then I won't give it to you now. But if we want to do that, I could just basically have you forgo the second tier of him, so he's flying, and then he lets you see through him, and those would be the two that you could get. And I don't mind doing that, but I don't want to take away an ability that you would get later, maybe.
That's fair. I'm kind of unsure how I would check that. That's fine. I don't think it does. I'm not getting something that like links my familiar's eyes to my head or anything like that.
Then I don't mind doing that as a ability.
I know my island.
I just
had
want to take it
something
away
like
from
that.
you.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I understand.
Oh, knife. Is that what you call them?
I just named him
Okay.
that. I thought that was a cool name.
Oh, okay.
It's up to Mac if he wants to rename it. But
I
I
didn't
had
know
to
it was
come up
Mac
with a
named
name.
him that. I was like, knife.
No,
is
that's
the
appropriate.
title.
That's appropriate.
I thought Knife or Blade would be a good name for him.
Knife's good.
Because he cuts
Killer
through the
Knife.
air, too.
Yeah, okay, yeah, wow.
Oh, I
Oh,
should
is it
really
Soul
be
Dawn?
wife you got there.
Oh, cool! It says in here, in some cases, the GM might add some familiar abilities to the pet abilities you can choose.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, I guess I kind of ignored that part.
You can gain a new pet by retraining this feat, releasing any previous pets you have. You later gain a familiar or other companion. Okay, so I think the way that this is reading, because it's a pet, is how it
Yeah.
is. I think it's reading like a ranger's familiar. Which a ranger's familiar is just a animal they trained. So like a dog
Oh, cool.
or a bear or like something like that they've trained to like work with them, everything. So it's a familiar in the fact that it follows them everywhere. It has like points and everything, all that. But it's a living creature that can die.
Okay.
Yours is a psionic thing that's like manifesting from your psionic stuff. So I'd almost assume like it's still gonna function that way. But I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna drag and drop that, and then can I edit that now? Okay, cool.
I'm not gonna really have it combat or anything.
Well, it can't. It literally can't.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
It's decorum.
Pretty much.
It's a seeing owl.
Other than I can look at one of you and go, oh.
Oh,
No,
Can you imagine
we
you're
fucking
partying,
hate this guy.
you're partying with the blind guy and he sees for the first time, he looks at you and he's like, oh, that's what you look like.
I imagined you taller. Wait, what?
fuck, I was gonna say that, you bitch. God damn it.
Alright, there you go. So now now has Psionic Awakening as an ability on him. So he's the flyer one, which you wanted, and then his second one that you grabbed was the he is an owl. There you go. He now has Psionic Awakening. So that should be the familiar, should be all good for you.
Awesome.
I don't know where to put him. Oh, okay, he can go in the Fatebroken party now that he's owned by you. Sweet. Alright, so he's now in Fatebroken party. So he is, let me make sure,
Oh, okay,
configure ownership. All players, observer, boom. Alright, so now all players should be able to click on him and look at him.
Oh, cool.
And then during the break that we have at 9, I'll whip up an image for him and get that going. So he'll have like a cool fucking image, a cool psionic bird. Okay, so you got that now. I'll put
Alright, yeah.
him on the fucking board. He's a tiny
That's
little,
cool.
little owl. So you guys wake up. New day in the tavern. You guys have 2 days of free stay left. Then you guys will have to start paying if you wanna stay there.
Oh my god, money every time.
Because y'all got 5 days for free. And you guys spent 1 day recouping, and then spent 2 days on the last mission you did. So you guys awaken, and this day when you awaken, Killer has a owl watching over him. Like kind of a purple-esque like flow to it. It almost looks like a little bit ethereal. Like you can kind of see through it a little bit, but it is a like corporeal, physical thing.
Is that the white thing?
Mhm.
Knife?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, I see it now.
I can't even move him.
He's inanimate.
You should be
Okay, I
able
can't
to, because
either.
he's yours.
Oh, I can double click him. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a stat sheet.
Yeah, he's a real thing, kind of.
Dude, Psionic Awakening.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, it is a thing. You and your psionic familiar are grown attached.
I wrote that. That's all written by me.
Oh,
That's
nice.
all made by me on the
You
spot.
okay? You added a tag. That's sick. Okay.
That is really cool. Alright.
Yeah, I don't know how to give you access to him.
I mean, you put the master as killer. That's weird. Why?
Are you sure you can't move the token?
Yeah, no, I'm like clicking on him and then I'm trying to drag click and it just makes a box.
I can roll shit for him.
Couldn't figure. Hold on.
In a roll shit.
Can you?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
if I click the attack roll or religion or whatever, it'll let
All right,
me.
Oh, yeah,
now
I can.
now try. Now try, Mac.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Okay, cool. Now you're the owner. That's what I had to do. It took you off of owner when I set everybody as observer. Yeah, all of y'all can like look at his whole sheet and everything, because I thought like that way like everybody can kind of look at it and see how cool it is. 'Cause y'all are in a party together.
Neat.
Yeah, you just gotta double click.
AC of it. His AC's better than mine.
His AC is the same as
Weird.
Killer.
Oh.
He
way
literally
better than
shares every trait with you.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
Crazy.
nuts.
Now,
that is-
he'll never be in combat,
Yeah.
because he literally cannot make strikes. But yeah,
Nope.
But he can do an attack roll? What
no,
the fuck?
he can't make
On the
strikes.
sheet, it says attack roll.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
that's-
technically make one because it's going to give you all that stuff. But because I think you can
Oh.
take stuff later when you have familiars, you can take like feats and stuff to let them attack. But off of
Oh,
base,
I
it's
see.
just a pet.
Okay.
It can't attack.
Yeah.
Looks pretty.
Okay.
He will be useful for this one. Hopefully.
You sounded insane with that. It'll be useful. Ah, you know what? We missed a fucking opportunity.
Oh.
Sure did.
Should have called him Puck.
You should have.
Rough.
Damn. It's my bad. I was too immersed in our world. I couldn't make the reference.
When I train a pixie, I'll name him Puck.
Okay, that works.
Next
that
one's a
works.
pixie, yeah.
Next one's a
Or an
pixie.
elf.
So what you guys doing? We've been fucking
I'm-
around for like
Waiting for
an
people
hour
to
and a
come
half.
to the bar with me.
What?
He's waiting for y'all to go to the bar with him.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. I'm gonna all
Yeah.
on a fucking
Yeah.
mission.
That makes it. You're right. All right. I
makes
apologize.
sense.
I apologize.
He didn't like me, so I'm not talking to him either.
Jesus.
I was
What?
just admiring your new bird.
He's cool. Sorry. He just showed up.
And that's still not the weirdest thing we've seen today.
Nope.
No, it is not.
It's absolutely.
We had a lot of weird shit happen yesterday.
All right, we'll get this started. Katamaro slams down his fist on the thing. Oh,
I gotta...
He'll kind of finish up his conversation with the lady in front of him, and then he turns to y'all, and he'll kind of walk over.
Oh, wow, you were talking.
Get for you.
She's on that one big day. I didn't know you're talking this about. Anyway, so we've got a quest thingy that we need some information on. It's the vanishing Velraz killer. What's the vanishing Will, Jim, something?
Oh, I'll remind you again. Those names I made for us as players,
God
so it
damn
doesn't
that's
say
right.
them in it. It's okay. It's been a while.
I keep
We
forgetting
missed a
that
few
it's-
weeks, so it's okay. That's why I
keep
correct
forgetting
you.
that
We're
it's
chill.
not a legitimate
So you just would basically put the
thing.
contract on the table like you've done before with him. You did this with the last one, and you just basically put it on the floor on the bar and scoot it over to him and be like, "This is the contract. We took this contract. What are we doing?"
This thingy.
He like pulls it out, looks at it, and like kind of like tilts it and goes, my handwriting. Yes, I needed able-bodied men to be able to check in on an old friend of mine. Are you lads good at the tracking?
Oh yeah, we're so good at tracking. Isn't that right, Valor? We're so good at the tracking thing. Dude, bloodhounds. You know, I don't know if you've ever heard of them, but that's what we are.
Nice. Now,
I had
are you embellishing a little bit? Because it kind of sounds like you're embellishing a little bit.
Well, bullshitting. I don't fucking. We haven't tracked a single. Dude, we tried to find cultists and we got lost in their cave. I
Then
don't.
I'm
We're
gonna
we're.
need
Whoa.
a
We did not get
deception
lost.
roll.
We got direction.
Need
a
a sh-
deception?
yeah.
We tracked down the remains of our old captain. It's good enough.
Did we?
You did.
We did
No,
not
no,
find the
you
remains.
did.
He's still
You
alive.
Suspected.
You guys
So I was
tracked
like,
him
I
to a
don't-
book.
I don't think we
Damn, that was
did.
almost a 20. Okay.
It was. Yeah.
It could have been.
It'd be like that.
There's a
sometimes.
1 in 20 chance.
I really have like a 1 in 1,000 actually.
Oh yeah, sorry, I
Personally,
forgot. It's Ryan's dice. It's different odds.
Excuse you, alright?
I'm sorry.
Damn. He kind of looks
Yeah.
at you a little bit, like, but he holds his tongue and he goes, "Okay, lads. Well, what you got here is I have an old friend. He's kind of a regular in this establishment. I don't know if you've heard of him or not, but his name is Will the Wise. Great magician of our time. He's got 2 schools of magic where he teaches young aspirants to hone their powers. And they're in the 2 rival cities, in the city of Sun down south and the great city of Cayenne in the north. He travels between the two, stopping here on every voyage he's ever made. A few days ago, kind of the day you arrived, he showed up here, disheveled, looking a little worse for wear, ordered some food, gave it to him, went and dealt with another customer, and by the time I got back to him, he left without paying. I don't need you to shake him down. He's a good friend of mine. I'm just worried about him. He never would leave without being paid. And without paying for his food. He's always been good about that. I'm worried about maybe someone tracking him or something happening to him. He just disappeared and his Sandskiff has been here. I pulled it into my personal area. I've been holding it on for him, but it's he's not. No one's seen him. No one saw him leave. No one knows what happened to him. And then I will give you the picture of Will the Wise, as he would give you the description.
Oh my god, he looks sick.
So he's an older fellow, gray, pure white beard, carrying on a lot of magical trinkets and bits and bobs. But I haven't seen him in a few days. I'm starting to get worried. I put up the contract, and luckily the three of you are willing to take anything, it seems.
I want to be him when I grow up, dude.
You have a long way to go.
Anything to get out of here.
I want to be him when I grow up. I want to have a stick and blade. Okay. Any of that down. It's alright. I've got my mind the greatest weapon possible.
Did you say the last place you was seen? I might have missed that.
Here, in the tavern.
Okay.
Well, so I don't know, man. Is there like, I don't know, is there someone we can talk to? Like, did anybody else see him? I don't know how he just walked into the sand, and that was.
I asked multiple of the compatriots here, and no one seems to have seen him leave, but a lot of these people to keep to themselves. You can feel free ask around. Try to get something out of them, but remember, most of these people have only been here for less than a day, so many of them might not even have been here when Will was here.
How long ago exactly was this again?
2 days ago. Well, 3 days
2
ago
days.
now, when you arrived.
I see.
I need to make a new note. I need to make a new journal thing. God damn it.
Secret journal.
Database.
So one person you would know that has definitely been here is Swiftfoot. Because she was here the day you guys showed up, and she was
True.
bartending. Well, not bartending, she was waitstaffing. And then another guy would be Ketherick, but Ketherick and Ulf are good friends. So Ketherick might not know anything. Like, most likely he won't know anything, but you guys can still talk to him if you want to.
Is the rest of Stormwind still here?
The what?
The rest of our last client.
Oh, yeah, she'd probably be here for the day.
She's been here a while, right?
Yeah,
She had the quest posted,
she's
so.
been waiting for basically people to take the quest that y'all did.
Yeah, we could ask her if she saw anything too.
That's true.
That seems like the easiest.
Honestly, yeah, I like that.
We've already got a little rapport. I'm sure one of us doesn't want to talk to Swiftfoot.
Okay, alright, just say it with your chest next time, alright? You just might as well. Okay, do we want to divide and conquer? Do everybody want to go, or do we?
I figured we'd all go, but that's just.
We can all go.
should ask that character. That's okay. That's my bad.
Okay, we're still warming up.
I can't physically sit on this couch.
I know. You can't do it with the fucking.
You're sitting. You're fine.
Not scientifically possible.
Oh god.
Get off of me.
Get off.
Oh,
Say no homo.
Okay, so you guys sit down with Theresa. She's just kind of like, she's just kind of sitting there. She keeps looking into a bag. Very familiar bag that y'all are aware of. And just anytime she looks into it, like as you guys walk over, you're noticing, she looks into it, she goes,
Dude, the smell of that. She is
Yeah, it's gotta be awful.
insane.
it's frozen.
Insane.
It's gonna melt.
It took a while.
This
I mean,
place is like
I guess it's
the
magic.
magical way of AC.
Okay.
Like, otherwise this
so.
place would be hot as shit. Like, remember, this whole bottom wall is completely open to the elements, technically. Like, there's magical barriers that are keeping it in. But, like, this whole place is filled with, like, magical fucking AC, essentially.
And I guess it was an
Okay.
oracle touch, so I guess that's fair. Yeah, it was like a special magic type thing. That's fair. Okay. She's still nuts.
Oh, she is. Definitely still nuts.
She's still nuts. So how much? We have rapport. I don't think I need it. I guess Katamaru would sit down. The rest, our favorite client. I got just a real quick question for you, real quick. Will the Wise, does that ring any bell? He's an old man. He's got a real long gray beard. He has this fucking sweet like metal gauntlet riding up his arm and his shoulder. Does that any blue robe?
First off, I appreciate the flattery, but I do believe I'm your only client. Second off, yes, I do know of Will the Wise.
Oh, well, okay, all right. I'm gonna be real honest with you. Okay, all right. I read in a book that flattery gets you everywhere. I mean, that's what they wrote down. I don't remember the authors. I don't know the credibility, but it said flattery is a good thing. So I'm trying and I'm learning to be better. But the will thing, the will.
Let me add
what
an
was Will doing?
addendum to your knowledge, young one. Flattery can get you far, but coin can get you farther.
And coin gets you farther. And what about the book said something about sweet words? What about that one? Do we wrap that into flattery as well?
I would, yes.
Wrapped into flattery. All right.
So she
Learning so much.
just seems like she's kind of waiting for something.
Yeah, so I mean I don't know. It's the thing is he like disappeared, right? And like Olaf said he just left in a hurry and like he just went out somewhere, but we didn't get if he seemed distressed or like if he's looking over his shoulder. It doesn't really help us if he just kind of like left. You know what I'm saying? Like no one.
She
he didn't
seems
say
like
if
she's
anybody
kind of
talked to him.
uninterested in what you're saying. Like she's just still kind of waiting.
Okay.
Coin
so-
gets you everywhere. Underline. Right.
Okay.
So, God, I don't remember the. Hang on, I don't remember
The currency.
Well, I don't remember what's the rate. I don't want to
Okay,
offer
so-
a dick ton and then her be like, oh yeah, like
One ceramic coin piece. So a ceramic coin is basically the world's equivalent to like platinum. It's like a high level one. Or sorry, it's equivalent to gold. Sorry, it's equivalent to gold. And
ceramic is gold, half ceramic is silver.
a
right?
half ceramic would be silver, and then a single piece of that would be a copper. So full ceramic piece is 10, full ceramic coin is 10 pieces. So, like you could offer her a piece, which would be like a copper, to tell you. You could offer her like 5 pieces, which would be like a silver, to tell you, or you can offer her a full one, which would be like a gold, to tell you. I will tell you, gold, like you would know because you live in this world, and you've dealt in coin
Why?
pieces and everything. Even though you are like, you're kind of a street rat, Aladdin
I
type
have
character.
no value of
But,
money. Yeah,
like,
I know.
you would still understand basic value of stuff. Like you steal shit, but you still
Right.
understand how much that's worth. For her, it'd probably be like around 1 to 3 ceramic coin pieces. So like 1 to 3 copper, and she'll probably talk. This isn't like vital information. You're not like asking like, hey, what's the route this nobleman takes on a daily basis? Like you're just asking like, did she see something?
Right.
Before you even do it, I just kind of want to add a sentence into it. We brutally murdered a man for you in the most perfect way possible for you, to gaze at his anguish on the frozen face at any time, and yet you still want more from us?
Alright, go ahead and roll me intimidation.
Alright. That works.
This killer with
I'll
this
take it.
fucking owl on his shoulder now, just sitting over there, just like.
Oh, it do be the dice. Yeah, sometimes, you know.
She looks over to you and goes, well, your name was Killer, correct?
Yes.
Your blade won't pierce me in this establishment because of the rules and laws that govern it, so your threats carry very little.
I'm well aware of that, but I have time.
Oh, right. We're not getting very far. I get the thing. I get the thing, Teresa. I slide over 3 ceramic coin pieces.
I take them off of your sheet.
I want to take one back.
I can, but yeah. How
Do
I
you want
even
to? Do you want to
take
go reach out and grab one off the table before she can?
I'm kind of tempted to, but I don't really want to fucking fuck with
You
this
can have your
motherfucker.
owl fly down and pick it up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
that's the
is
sound
so
your owl
cool.
will make.
Nah.
Okay.
That's good.
Oh, I have nothing on my character sheet. It's all in the stash. Okay.
Well, y'all are in. This is your kind of home base right now, so y'all can interchange the stash once you're in here. When you leave the inn, sorry, not the inn, the tavern, like the blood drop. Once you leave it, then y'all will have what's on you, and you won't have access to the stash.
Oh, well, I have nothing on me. That's what I'm saying. I have 0, 0.
No, that's what I'm
zero,
saying.
0.
Once you leave this area, once you leave the blood drop, make sure you add stuff, whatever you guys want. So I could just take 3 off of the ceramic coin pieces on the
Okay,
sheet.
yeah,
if you
because
want.
I can't. It doesn't seem
1,
to me
2,
that I can edit it.
There you go. Let me.
Or I can click on the piece, but I can't go to the
Configure
actual like
ownership.
copper thing and minus it.
I just clicked owner for y'all.
Okay, now
Can you now do
now
it?
it's yes. Okay, we just have to specify the amount. Yeah, yeah. Now I can.
Okay, I think that also might give all of y'all ownership to all each other's character sheets. So just don't fuck with each other's character sheets.
No, I cannot.
Nope.
I click killers and I can see his
Yeah.
biography and I can see effects, but I can't do anything
Cool,
I
else.
can't
cool.
see shit on theirs.
Okay, neat. Alright, okay, so you guys should be at 43. Sorry, 42. So I popped you up a little bit, because I dropped you down, and then you also took 3 off.
Yeah,
Right, Ryan?
Okay.
You took 3 off as well?
I didn't mess with any of it.
Oh, okay.
I clicked minus just to see if I could do it, but I
Okay,
didn't
okay.
mess with any
Then
of
then
it.
you should be at 39. Okay, then we're good. Alright, so you slide those over. She kind of picks them up. She kind of like bites down, not hard like a metal coin piece, but kind of like bites down a little bit to know that it's a ceramic coin. And she takes them, puts them in her pocket, and goes, okay, now you're learning, young one. Yes, I did see Will the Wise. He is a very prominent and notable figure here. And I waved him down, had him take a seat. I bought him a drink and wanted to speak with him about our predicament that you solved, gathering to see if I could get his help in it. He seemed preoccupied. He always looked over his shoulder. He was very skittish. He kept looking at his pocket watch consistently, almost mesmerized by it. And then, as I took a sip, looked down to grab my drink, when I looked up, he was no longer sitting with me and was up at the counter.
And after that, he disappeared.
I did not care after that. He had walked away from me, and I assumed was disinterested in my contract, my predicament, so I sought other means, putting it up on the board.
I see.
But man, he didn't say nothing or anything. He just twitchy.
Yes, very twitchy, not speaking too much. He muttered to himself a lot, but nothing I can remember. Nothing of note. Just kept staring at his pocket watch and looking to the door consistently. He's an odd fellow, but I've seen enough odd individuals in my travels across this desert land.
And there's nothing around. This is it, right? This is the fucking oasis in the desert. There's literally nothing here but the blood drop.
So we can go to the world map real quick, so I can show you. So if you zoom in, y'all are over here. Y'all are right next to the blood drop. So there's the blood drop right there, and there's essentially nothing. There's the Pass of the Dead down to the south, but that is not like an actual monitored pass. That's just an area to pass through the Sand Mountains to get over to the Dead Cliffs, which is like kind of this whole area around the Lich's Mountains. There's Inui, which is 5 days Sandskiff ride back. So that's what your guys had. And then there's Cayenne, which is way more than 5 days. It's like 5 days to get to the breach in Cayenne, and then who the fuck knows how long it'll take you to get into Cayenne. Because the Great Oasis is guarded by magic that keeps people out that it doesn't want in. And then Graphig is over here, which is another major, or not major, it's a minor city. It's like a town. But that is extremely hard to get into because you have to pass through the mountains into Andromon's descent. So there's very little around here. Again, a Bridge of Embers to the north, like northeast of y'all. So like he definitely could have gone there, but that's about the distance to Inui. So and he didn't take a Sandskiff. So your best guess is he's like in the Blood Mountains surrounding the blood drop. Right. Or somebody killed him and buried him out back like y'all did to other people.
Yeah, alright. Leave ours thins out of it, okay? No one.
Bring y'all back here.
Huh.
Well,
we can ask the others, I guess. I still don't really know where to go.
Yeah, we can ask Swift next.
Yeah, you guys do that. And Katamaru is gonna divide and conquer.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Alright, why don't y'all just go up to the characters you're gonna talk to? And I'll organize it how I'll organize it. Ah, that's who Katamaru's gonna talk to. Okay, interesting. I Killer, are you going with Velrus and talking to Swiftfoot, or are you going somewhere else? Okay.
Nah, that's where I was going.
Alright,
Got a
we'll
good
go up to y'all with Swiftfoot first. So, you guys approach Swiftfoot. She's like carrying drinks and everything. And y'all kind of approach her, and she's like, what do you need? What do you need?
But you've seen
Okay, is this a thing where you guys actually want my help, or is this gonna be a thing where you want my help and then you don't, and then you're like pussyfooting around and everything?
Ladder.
we want your help.
Kind of.
It's just information. It's not like you have to do all that.
Like, if it's a kind of, then you get to walk with me while I do my job. And so you guys can, like, walk behind her as she, like, passes out drinks and does shit. And while she's doing it, she is gonna, like, pass you and be like, give this drink to, like, that guy. And, like,
I'm not doing
like,
the work.
oh, I know you guys wouldn't, but I'm gonna tell you she's gonna say that.
I'll drink it in front of her.
You drink it, and she'll just look at you just pissed. Like, that happens during the conversation.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys go ahead and ask your questions to her.
Oh, man.
Are you familiar with the wise man?
Will of the Wise.
Will of the Wise?
Am I supposed to fucking know who that is?
You work here.
Yeah,
He
we're
was
here.
in
I don't know who the fuck
couple
these
days
people
ago.
are. And a guy, like an orcish guy, sitting at a table goes, "Hey!" She goes, "Well, what the fuck do you want from me?" And he's like, and she's like, "Just drink your fucking mead." Turns back to you guys. No, I don't know everybody fucking here. I don't know. I don't know this wise man.
He's Ulf's friend.
I would
Are
like
you-
describe him too, or I'll
Yeah,
show him the picture if we have it.
There's no picture. I just gave you a
Yeah, so
picture.
We're drawing.
Yeah.
Well, I thought we got like they had a drawing.
No. Ulf just described the man. I was just giving you the picture during the description
Oh,
so you guys kind of
okay.
see.
Okay.
So you give an accurate description of that. And she goes, yeah, there was like, that's a pretty notable guy. I believe there was a guy here. He was around here the day y'all showed up, actually.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Panicky.
Well, he disappeared. Did you happen to see anything?
Go ahead and roll persuasion.
Okay. This is some bullshit. She doesn't fucking answer. Because I roll low on this, I'm gonna be a little mad. I'm gonna be a little madder. I'm gonna be in Katamar's camp. She's gonna be enemy number one.
Everyone in the party slowly
Okay,
hates her for
I
their
will
own
metagame wise. I will clarify something to you. I'm not asking you to persuade her. I'm having you roll a check. That's going to be a persuasion check to basically figure out if she knows anything of note. If she was paying attention. I could just have her roll, but like then you guys don't get to roll.
diplomacy. Is this a blind roll?
No, you could roll it open. Okay.
Okay.
So she's like, yeah, like I kind of remember him. Like you mentioned his description. He's a weird fella. Like he came up to Ulf, talked to Ulf. They chit chat a little bit. I went and did my shit. I didn't really talk to him that much, but like he left in a fucking hurry.
Did you see where he went?
Like I don't track people or like stalk them because that's kind of fucking weird. But like he was a weirdo and he was like running the fuck out of here like something happened. So Ulf did say to like check on those people because they could either be like poisoned or like kind of what we did before. Like something like that, and he was worried about that. So like I went out there to go check on him, but as soon as I went out the arches, he was fucking gone.
Yeah.
Was there anyone he was interacting with, or is he mostly alone from what you saw?
Like, I saw him walk in here. I saw Theresa grab him, but then he fucking got out of that conversation because that chick's a bitch. But, like, he talked to Ulf, and then he just left. He just kept, like, you know, like, I don't know how much of the world y'all have experienced because you two kind of, like, you guys became slaves. Like, I don't know your fucking life story. And don't tell me it. I don't give a fuck. But...
Mutual.
Yeah, obviously. That's why I don't tell my whole shit all the time. But do you guys know, you guys know Imp Leaf? You ever seen somebody on Imp Leaf?
I actually.
It's also
Is
called
this like
like
a
Imp
low tier, though?
Ashes. Go ahead and roll. You know what? This will be a fun
Yeah,
roll
we
because
can
this will be a weird roll. Roll Thievery.
Thievery.
Both of y'all,
Both?
yeah.
Okay. Thievery.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Y'all have never heard of it.
Yeah, it figures.
Yeah, no.
I was too poor.
Yeah.
Couldn't afford it.
Yeah. It's called like
Your family
Imp
for beer.
Leaf. It's also referred to like as Imp Ashes and everything. The Imp Leaf is like they take the ashes and they like put it in a rolled up thing so they can smoke it, and then some of them just like snort the Imp Ashes. But like it's a stimulant, kind of like helps you mellow out and chill out. But some people go fucking crazy on it. Some people are like they look like they seen some shit. He kind of looked like he was fucking on that. Now I don't know if he fucking does that. That's kind of a low class thing. That's why I thought you two would know what it is. But I guess you guys are some goody two shoes or some shit.
Did you just call us? Hold on a minute.
Are you really gonna play this game, Mr. Was a Slave, like 5 days ago?
What's 5 days?
Continue.
That's what I fucking thought. Yeah. He just looked like for like of a better word, he looked like he was on some shit. He was fucking tweaking.
Fair.
I hate
Wait,
saying
talk
tweaking,
to-
but there's no other word for it.
That's what it is.
Fair.
Twitching, freaking out, paranoid.
Yeah.
Anxious.
He kept like looking at his pocket watch, which is a weird that's a weird
It is
thing.
Like, $12.
He's also like I said, like man's got a pocket watch. Like that's fucking crazy. That's some high class shit. But he's like tweaking like he's on some fucking like Imp Ash. Like I don't fucking believe it.
And you said he left through the arch?
Yeah, left through the front. Just walked out through it. And
How
everything.
big are the arches?
Huh?
How big are the arches? Like, I'm asking you.
Oh, the arches are like probably like 30 feet at the highest point. Everything, they're like pretty tall. Like they let you see all out the front. Like you can see the shifting dunes and the sand. It's actually really pretty. You can like sit right on the edge of them at night and like kind of fall asleep there. It's why a lot of people actually sleep in the tavern, just on the table or whatever. They'll just fall asleep like in their chair. And Ulf doesn't give a fuck. Like people can stay here as long as they want. He just doesn't have room for people.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to investigate those after this then. That's my
Okay.
next move.
We'll jump over to Katamaru if y'all are done. Y'all can move yourselves wherever you guys want to go, unless you guys
I know
want to
my
keep
question's
talking.
cold.
Yeah, I don't think there's any more.
All right, then feel free to move yourselves wherever you want. We'll go over to Katamaru. Okay, so Katamaru, you sit down, and there is a dark cloaked kind of man sitting there. I'll put him up.
Oh my god, he
is-
looks so cool too. I don't grow up to be these guys.
He's sitting there by the fire, kind of warming himself. He's got most of his like kit off next to him, and he's just kind of like putting up his hands and like warming himself by the fire and everything. And just kind of seems relaxed, like he's got his feet up, like full chill mode, like head back, eyes closed, just kind of like, oh yeah, like just enjoying himself. And you kind of like come in to that.
Yeah, man, this is a nice fire, isn't it?
Oh, for heaven's sake, why am I always interrupted?
Okay, all right, that's fair. I was trying to break the ice. I'm not really good at it. Can I offer a drink in lieu of breaking your peace and serenity?
I don't think I followed any of the words you said except for drink, so if you're offering, I'll take one.
All right, I'll take it. And you know, All right, he'll turn around and he'll go,
You like snap, and I'll like Swiftfoot. Yeah.
Sweatpot,
Yes.
Sweatpot 2.
She looks right at you, dagger eyes, as you're like snapping at her like a barmaid, like a bar wench.
And then he
And,
looks
like-
at it, and there's kind of like a plea, like he's kind of like, I know, but like,
And
there's a
she
little bit.
shakes her head like a not a no, but a just like what the fuck, and then she walks back, and she'll be on the way with the drinks.
And I'll just we'll kind of I'll let the man enjoy his silence, and I'll stop my asking until he has the actual ale and hand, because Katamari is slowly learning the art of
You
bullshitting
wait a
in
little bit, and
politics.
Swiftfoot comes over with Killer and with Katamaru, like with you.
And he's just-
with Velrus. With Velrus and Killer,
Yeah,
like they're
Velrus.
talking to her, and she's like talking to them and like mentioning so, and you can kind of hear a little bit of that conversation, like a little snippet of it, where she's like, "Yeah, he's fucking crazy. I don't know who the fuck these people are." And everything, and like all of that. Then she passes you the 2 drinks, and she like puts her hand out for coin.
Yeah, I don't remember. Are they
It's
actual?
just 1 copper each, like one ceramic coin piece.
It's just a ceramic.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's shit mead. It is not great.
Okay. Oh man, I wish. It doesn't matter now because it's retroactive. I'll pay the 2. So I'll take those.
So
off
currently,
and
you
just
guys
take
have
the
paid half a ceramic coin piece for this.
I know.
You got to spend money to make
How much-
money.
We're
How much do
learning.
we even get
okay?
for this quest? Is
We're-
it half
we're not-
ceramic?
It's a
It's a
full
ceramic.
ceramic. It's a full ceramic.
Okay.
So you guys get
We're-
10, and you've spent now.
We're just paying
You've
for XP
spent
at this
now
point.
5, so you've spent half of it.
I mean, it
Killer's
also
just
makes
so
sense
pissed.
because we're not good at
Yeah,
this yet.
yeah.
Like we should.
This is your
be good
first
at
few
this.
jobs. You're not supposed to
Yeah,
make fucking massive money. It's the
Well,
whole
that and
point
like
of this.
also like no one, you don't grow up just intuitively being like 3 silver like against the guy. Like you don't instantly know how to barter. Like that's.
So she gives you that, you give her the coin, she leaves. Like the whole time they're having a conversation, and he is a little pissed because they're talking at normal lengths, and he's just rolling his eyes. And then as she leaves, he goes, "They can't get good help in this place, for fuck's sake."
Oh man! Oh, Katamaru found his way in. He takes a little sip of ale and then he kind of goes, "That's I couldn't agree with you more, man. She just, oh my god, she's so talkative and she doesn't pay attention to you and she's not here in the ale when you need it. Man, where is good help when you need it? Eh?
Well, and the 3 of them are speaking to each other like they're friends, but they should be serving drink. This place
And they're
bores me.
And they're loud. They're loud. I know. I mean, I broke your piece, but man, it's, you just hate it when people come in and you have a piece and you're just chilling and then all of a sudden the noise
Well, it's
comes
been
up and you just-
broken now, so what is it you need?
A man straight to the point. I appreciate it. So I was wondering. You seemed off in the corner. You seemed like you were in a pretty good spot to kind of investigate and kind of see what's going on with all the, people here, and that seems pretty strategic. I was just wondering if you saw like, an old man. He's got a pretty gray beard. He's pretty old. He had on like a blue robe. People were saying he was kind of like fidgety or like weird. I was just wondering, if
Yes, I saw Will
saw
the Wise.
something. Will the Wise, that's his name. Yes, man, that's exactly. I was just wondering, I've been told he just went to the counter and then he ran out. Does that check out with you? Is that what you saw too?
Go ahead and roll me a diplomacy check.
Check.
And again, this isn't for you convincing him. You kind of have already like loosened it with the drink. I kind of count that as you pass it. This is just to see how much information does he fucking know. Ooh.
God damn. Hey.
Don't forget y'all
yeah.
have hero points.
Yeah, I was. Oh, it's so early to blow, but fuck it, whatever. Oh no, that's adding them. I don't want to do that.
It's halfway
Let's
through,
Take
you're fine.
away my hero.
Yeah, I thought we were halfway through.
Okay, so we will blow mine. Let's give that. Oh, that's better. That's better. We'll take that.
Um, I saw him. A man in my line of work tends to keep eyes on those who enter and exit establishments. He seemed preoccupied with other things. A little paranoid. He might have been on something. Not 100% sure what was wrong with him, but he came in, spoke to the woman in the corner, then left, went to the bar, spoke to Ulf, the proprietor of this establishment, and then he left and headed west. Followed him for curiosity's sake, and he found himself in a cave to the west of this place. I believe it's maybe the hermit's home.
Yeah.
I was going to do some more, shall I say, scrupulous things. But with my better judgment, I chose to just take myself back here. Didn't want to miss my important meeting.
The cave. He said a cave. It followed him to the west and then followed him to a hermit's cave, right? That's what he
said,
told
like,
it.
he's calling basically Will the
Okay.
Wise a hermit. Like a local
Right, it's-
hermit.
okay.
And he was like, that's his, like, cave or domicile, like, nearby.
Okay,
Kitty!
that's-
18.
Sorry, I got distracted.
Cat. Look at the cat. Okay. So west headed to Hermit's Cave. Okay. That's actually the best one.
He takes his first
drink.
drink of the mead and he goes,
Yeah.
they can't even make decent mead in this place either. This is one of the most shittiest holes I think I've ever been in. People propagate in this place multiple times through their travels. I would not be caught dead in here anymore.
It's you know, I gotta agree with you, man. It's pretty garbage. I mean, I am not necessarily the most experienced man across the land, but it also kind of
Yes, from your accent and your demeanor, I assume you grew up on the streets of Kobold's Fortune?
Oh my god, are you a wizard?
No.
No magic. Or
Many
nothing. Oh,
things,
wow.
but a wizard is not what I am. Don't put
are.
myself into that list of defilers.
Oh yeah, the defilers. Man, you're perceptive. Well, I'm gonna be honest. I know I kind of jumped in and ruined your
Well, you can make it
Sitting
up
by
for
the
me in
fire.
this way. There's a woman I'm searching for.
Oh my god. Let me open up another note. Hang on.
I've put a contract up for her, but you seem to be adept in most of these things, and growing up on the streets of Kobold's Fortune, you must be fairly good at getting your hands dirty occasionally. Take my contract down. I didn't want to get the wrong sort of clientele. And you come to me. I'll give you exclusive deal. So essentially, he's the one that, for metagame wise, he's the one that put up the cloak and dagger contract.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Right. Yeah.
So
okay.
he'll
Makes so much
take
sense.
he'll take that down, and then the next time you see him, instead of him being a in all black clothing and a man, he'll be a woman with all white. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. I couldn't fucking resist.
Can you imagine? Okay, so absolutely, man. You know what? You got my full undivided attention. I'll take the contract, I'll put it in my pocket, and then as soon as I'm done messing around with this thing, I'm gonna come right back to you. It won't take me too long, especially with your information that you gave me. I think we'll get it just fine.
Good.
And I will see you here in just a little bit. We'll finish this up. And I'll be
Pleasure
right
to
back
meet
with
you. And he kind of points out, like, puts his hand out to shake yours, and he's kind of like pointing to you a little bit to like introduce yourself.
Oh my God, where are my manners? You know me, just a street pillage rat. I tell you what, my name's Katamaro. How you doing, man?
Good to meet you, Katamara. Good to meet you. And he sits right back down.
Oh, you're gonna do the dark insidious thing where you hide yourself. Okay, all right. I mean, fair enough. You gave me the exclusivity. I won't ask too many questions. And push on the thing. But yeah. Are you gonna be here, or like, am I gonna have to meet you in a different
I'll
spot
be
for the
here.
contract? Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna investigate this little hermit's cave thing, and then I'll be right back with you, bud.
We're gonna
Sound
investigate this
fucking
RPK. I'll be right back with you, bud.
You started to
it's a
sound
tasty
Canadian.
party.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you just sit there. You just sit tight there, bud, and we'll come right
You
back after we
You just
come
sit
back
right
from
there,
the-
and let me tell you the pitter patter, and we'll
We just gotta go check on the mooses in the back at the maple trees and get our
You'll be
ketchup
right back
chips.
with you, bud.
check the mooses. Oh,
When
my
we
God,
come
so
back,
good.
we'll get you some poutine too. On the full. We're allowed to make the joke. Mac is Canadian.
True.
Alright, so the three of you reconvene towards the entrance. So there is a physical door that you can go through, but there's also archways that have the magical barrier that you guys can go through as well. Like if you look, you can like Mac. If you want to walk forward, you can literally walk through that brick in front of you.
Yeah. This is probably a far-fetched idea, anyways, but this is before I heard Ryan's whole interaction. I want to like investigate the archways. I don't know if there's any runes or something. I'm feeling them to see if there's carvings for magical. Like I don't know if you portaled out either. That's what I was assuming. If
Like
that's even a thing.
they're magical archways.
Yeah, so they would be, but it would probably be for the dust reason. Then,
Yeah, that's what you would gather.
yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, yeah. That's nothing then.
They could possibly be used for a teleportation thing. Like, but that's like way beyond your understanding of the world and magic and all of that. Like, your character would just look at it and be like, could he teleport out of this? Probably. I don't know how fucking magic works. Like, the way you do shit isn't even magic. It's fucking psionic abilities.
Yeah.
So, like,
It's the fact that I didn't even see like the runes or anything carved into them. I'd have to go up and feel them, so you
Yeah.
know what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's whatever. It was a done. It was before anything else, anyways.
Oh man.
nice. We'll go out to the dunes.
Fuck.
So y'all are
If you
gonna
want.
track down and try to find this cavern that Will has propagated himself to, right?
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. We're going west. Weast.
We're gonna find us some imp ashes.
So whoever is the person leading the pack, go ahead and roll me survival to
Ooh,
track.
I'm trained in it. I don't know if
Not
you guys
really. It's better than I am. So,
I'm trained, and it's a 6.
Okay, you are better than I am. Go right for it.
So
That's
what
right, dude.
Killer can do is you can aid him.
Oh.
Aiding is an action. Reaction. And basically when somebody's gonna do a skill check or attack roll, you use your reaction to aid them. So you must first prepare to help, usually using an action during your turn. Killer, you basically roll. I think I can force you to roll. Hold on. There's a macro for it. Oh yeah, there's a macro. How do I give y'all that?
we stack this effect.
You just wanted me to roll survival?
No, I'm trying to see what you roll. Hold on. Okay, yeah. So you just roll survival, and because you're aiding him on a success or critical success, you help him. On a critical failure, you fail, and the DC is just 15. So that is a success. So you'll give him a +1 to his bonus. So Katamaro would technically have a 26 on that.
Cool.
From you basically, like, you're aiding him track it. It's hard. It's extremely hard. Actually, let me see what would be the normal. Oh, wait, it's this, right? This. Yeah. So what level are y'all? Y'all are 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is an extremely hard check. This is not easy. You're trying to track a man through sand that shifts and changes.
Yep.
And you're also trying to figure out, like, this specific cavern in this area, and you don't want to go into too many deep caverns because then you guys might end up back in the cult compound or some other cult compound. It's extremely hard, but Katamaro with Killer's help is like Killer's sensing out energies and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as the owl, like, over. Actually, you should have made it a hawk.
Fuck off.
Oh my god. Like that.
Real quick interlude for Ryan, because it was funny. When we were watching Berserk, I was saying that I'm going to make Colt's character have a Griffith arc. And Colt was like, I don't know if I want that. I don't know if I'm going to do that. And I was like, Colt, the next time y'all beat a boss or something, there's just going to be a small egg necklace there for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. Oh, go ahead, Ryan. Go ahead.
Becomes a summoner. Just again. Like
Again.
Yeah, so y'all continue. It's hard, but actually with Killer's help and everything, you guys find a small cave with a single life entity in it that you would assume is probably Will the Wise, which is good because it means that he's alive. He's not dead. He's been out here for a few days, so maybe he's been surviving in this cave or whatever. And you guys find this cavern, this cave of sand.
There is no token which gives me visibility.
Yep,
You can't see.
I have to put your tokens down.
Where's
I'm
Blind's
going
killer?
anyway. Yeah, fuck! You stole it right out of my mouth, god damn it.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say I'm blind, this is lore accurate.
Yeah.
yeah, I literally heard you like get ready to say it. It's just the fuck, like
Yeah.
the millisecond faster. Just god damn it.
Yep.
Alright, so, actually, can I put on, oh yeah, there we go, there's GM Vision, sweet. So that's how I fuck it with it. Okay, cool. So y'all are at this cave entrance. You can sense a creature somewhere off in the distance. What? Can y'all see him?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
The
I
thing
can
by
see
the
his
fire?
face though, and
Yeah.
I know what's going on. What's about to happen.
What? He's just a skeleton token just cuz.
Oh,
I'm sure
shit.
he's perfectly
No,
fine.
that's an old token. That's for an old thing that I use. That's my bad.
I'm
Shouldn't be
bamboozled
there.
enough.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh, did it be a
Mhm,
boost?
Sure.
Unless it's gonna be the
Mhm.
double bamboozle, we'll see.
It's gonna be the triple bamboozle. He's gonna turn back to that skeleton. It's gonna be fine.
Oh, 100%.
Alright, so
Don't
you
trust
guys
this
do
thing.
see a small fire in the distance. A man silhouette is huddled over the fire, and then y'all are kind of at the cavern entrance. And it is night, so y'all can do whatever y'all please.
Can I check for traps?
Smart.
Damn. You right.
Yeah. I saw you
right.
going off like, hold on. Wait a second.
So what is that again? That's, you do a perception check,
Perception.
right? Because you do a
Yes.
seek, and seek is perception check. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Blind GM.
You know, one of these days I'm gonna know how to navigate these menus. I promise.
Oh, you guys all have dark vision, so you all can see.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, Ryan, if we had session every week for like a few months, you'd probably be able to figure it out. But since we started this campaign, we've had a bunch of months where we've like skipped a few weeks.
Yeah.
1, 2, skip a few.
Okay. Did you do that secret roll?
Yeah. I don't know what it is.
Cool. You don't see shit.
Huh.
That doesn't mean
There's
that like
definitely shit there.
that doesn't mean you rolled low or you rolled high and there's nothing there. I'm just saying, you don't see nothing. Nothing looks out of the ordinary. Nothing looks odd. There's just what you see on the map is what you see.
I've developed this technique in my head. I'm gonna lean far backwards, and I'm gonna take my foot and I'm gonna step hard and drag backwards quickly to check for traps.
Interesting.
I'm
Wait,
joking.
check.
I'm just fucking going.
Oh, I
at
thought
it.
you were actually doing that.
No.
That would have been funny.
So like, as we enter and the fire's out there, I'm just gonna, well, the wise.
So you're just yelling into the cavern. And it's
Yeah,
kind of
just literally like in the
echoing
beginning,
back to
I'm
you.
standing here.
And he kind of doesn't seem to like do anything.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
God, guys,
Demon.
he's dead.
Yep,
Can I,
that skeleton was real.
He's kind of got his back to y'all, kind of like this, and he's just kind of like sitting there. Like, I know that was horrible audio, but he's just kind of sitting there, like with his back to y'all.
I swear to God, if we walk up and he turns around, he's like, "I've been waiting for you."
Did they mention he was hard of hearing?
He's an old man.
I mean, I don't know what information you guys got, but the man in black didn't tell me shit other than go west, hang out in the cave.
Swiftwood said he might be on a substance.
Perhaps he is tripping.
I don't. Oh, the man in black did say jittery. Yeah. He mentioned something, but that shouldn't. I don't. That wouldn't kill the. Well, are you on drugs?
No response.
Oh, God damn it, guy. Dude, he's gonna be dead, dude. We're gonna walk up, you're gonna put your hand on his shoulder, Veroz, and he's just gonna fall over and be dead, dude. And the contract is kablooey. I'm betting. Never mind, I don't have money to bet. I'm
Don't
not
believe
betting shit.
we had to bring him back alive. We just wanted us
One
to know
way,
what happened.
One way to find out.
All right.
Can I?
The answer's
I
no.
don't need to do that. That's fine. Well, I was gonna like light up the area, but
I'm
I
trekking.
don't really need to do that.
I'm
Walking
tip.
to the only light source.
Yep. No, it's fine. I'm tit for tat. Whatever.
Too bad I don't have
Whatever.
divine sense.
Whatever way you go.
Be useful.
Here.
Alright, so as y'all got close, I'm
Will.
gonna ask y'all to go ahead and make me a roll real quick.
I knew it.
I shouldn't have
I knew
got
it.
one. Oh fuck.
I knew it. I knew this is bullshit. I knew everything
should've
about it.
went
Sounded fucking
first.
sketchy, and it was weird. And it's a blind GM roll, so I don't just know.
Does Killer sense a mind?
Yeah.
Oh,
Doesn't mind.
yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Right. I rolled. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we all rolled.
So this is a crazy moment. Let me think real quick. So I want y'all to know I made this roll extremely hard because there should be almost no reason why y'all should
Someone
know
crit
what this
success, then
is.
someone crit
Yeah.
fail.
So
But no.
Oh,
Oh wait. Did you critically fucking fail? Oh, you did.
I knew it. Got him.
Somebody did critically fail. Now it doesn't
Yeah,
fucking matter. The critical fail doesn't matter. You just don't know shit. Because I'm not necessarily gonna penalize you because I'm gonna give you two conflicting things, so that's gonna fuck with you. So I'm really just gonna give you guys the good information because I think that's the most important thing, especially because this was crazy and you shouldn't have got it, and the person that got it literally nailed it, like meet it, beat it, sort of thing, for the DC. So, so Killer, you walk up towards Will, and as they're kind of talking to Will and everything, you like reach your hand out and press your hand onto his shoulder, and you feel this warm feeling inside of you that grows, and then you almost like, it's the same feeling you felt like the morning you woke up and had these psionic abilities, the same way you woke up and now you have your bird and everything, like all of this like kind of development for you as your mind is almost expanding. It's this odd feeling that you're not accustomed to. It gives you more imagery, more things that start to kind of connect for you. So not only do you immediately get flashes of, and I'll leave this up to interpretation for you, Mac, of how much you want to give Killer, but you basically get flashes of your kind of birthing, your true birthing of you. And with it, some sort of memory unlocks, some sort of knowledge unlocks with it, and a voice describes this to you, the same female voice that spoke to you before and called you to Sazuzet, and speaks to you and says, well, do I want it to be the same voice? Actually, it's not going to be the same voice. It'll be a different voice than that. It's got the same feeling to it as before, like a comforting feeling. It's not a like voice prying on to you, even though it will sound a little evil. But it's like it doesn't give you the sense of, oh, I should be scared of this being, whatever it is. It just kind of speaks, and you, as it speaks, you basically think, I remember that, I know this knowledge. And it explains to you, the man before you is fallen ill with a curse. A curse known as the Timekeeper's Curse. It was formulated by the liches of old, and has 4 stages to it. Within the first stage, the victim begins to hear the ticking of a clock, occasionally, usually linked with stressful situations. The second stage develops, and the victim hears the ticking all the time. An occasional bell begins to ring in their ear like an old grandfather clock. The third stage, the victim hears all from before, but that now they become obsessed with time, constantly looking at any device that can tell them what the time is. And then the stage that this being in front of you is at, he's at the precipice of the final stage, where he will be consumed by this curse and become so obsessed with time that he will stare at these devices endlessly until he drops dead. Be careful when you are near this man, for he can pass the curse to you.
Don't like that.
And that's like all in like probably like 30 seconds as you touch the man, as you touch Will and you kind of talk to him. And as you guys see him, he is staring at his pocket watch, just kind of rocking back and forth, just like and he just kind of like speaks in kind of archaic mutters and stuff, like just like time is all that matters, time is the only thing that exists, time has always existed and it will continue to exist, but it continues to move, like, and he's just he's psychotic, he's crazy.
I feel like I'd recoil. like my hands after
Yeah.
I'd touch him, knowing all that, and it'd just be like, "Don't touch him." My mind was invaded and gave me an origin of his curse. They called it the Timekeeper's Curse, and it said it can be passed on. So watch your footing. I'll relay the other stuff, but I figured that'd be a lot of talking, so.
Yeah, way ahead of you, big man. Not touched him at all.
Very nice.
As you
Don't know where
say
to
this
go
and are
from
telling him, Will begins turning around. So he is still sitting crisscross applesauce kind of on the floor, but somehow magically he is turning fully around, and he's just continuing uttering the same stuff, just staring at the watch.
I don't like that. I don't like any of this.
I don't. Okay, so the curse said he must continually look at a device that tells time. That's
It's kind of how
That's
it
like-
is.
part of his thing.
Yeah, he doesn't
So
have
hold on,
one.
Killer, before you run all the way over there.
Okay.
Are you gonna
alright.
take a step in a direction?
I wanted to just stay out of his gaze.
Well, he's looking at the time clock. He's just kind of like,
Yeah, but I don't want him facing me.
so that's what I'm
You just-
asking you. You're gonna move in a direction.
I don't want to be subject to all this shit. I just came along. Yeah.
Part of the party. Part of the crew.
You take a step, and he puts his hand up, still looking at the watch. Like at you.
Oh, okay. Well, fucking, can I reflex or something?
Well, he's not
Oh,
gonna
I'm-
he's not gonna do anything to you. He just puts his hand up, like telling you to kind of stop. If you want
I-
to take another step, then you can. Then he'll react. But like as soon as you move your foot and take a step in a direction, he puts his hand up, continues looking at the clock, and is just kind of like this.
God damn it. I'm having an existential crisis just with these decisions because I don't know if I fucking triggered something. I'm just gonna keep going.
What if?
Oh, you take another step, and he goes, the three have come, and the three will came, and the three are coming, and they're here now, and they've left, but they're here, but they're not, but there will be, but now you have come.
Oh, he's stuck in like a loop thing with the time. Well, buddy, are you still in there anywhere? No, okay. Well, I figured it was worth a shot. I mean,
I
gotta at least
I am
try.
both here and there, and was here and was there, and and there is here and here is now, but now is later, and later was before.
Okay, all right. That's a lot of time stuff. How do we break you out of the time thing?
I have seen what is before, and I have seen
Oh
what
my
will
God.
come.
Oh god.
Well, unless one of y'all knows how to break curses, so we should just leave them.
What about the Sun God School? Did you learn how to break curses in the Sun God School?
Unfortunately, that's second year curriculum, and I only went through the first.
And that's Belraz, buddy. I mean, it's not your fault. I'm just gonna say that's highly convenient. And what we're in right now, that second year would have been it. Would have been real good to know right about now.
Well, I say second year. It was an optional course, but I was thinking of taking it.
Whoa, all right, hang on. Are you lying to me now? Did you have the option to take break curses and you didn't, or you
In
didn't
my
have the
second
option?
year, it was an optional course. I was thinking of taking the following year, which I didn't get to do.
All right, well, you heard it here first, Will. You could be saved, but Valraz fucked it up.
Well, I'm sorry, I became a slave, okay? But in my defense, if I didn't, I wouldn't be here anyway, so... Doesn't really matter now, does it?
Imagine you have rescuers and they go, "What, you just arguing in front of you while you're fucking..."
Hey, he's not paying attention.
No, dude, he's not. He's so lost.
He doesn't have
matter.
time for that.
God
The
damn.
dad joke breaks him out of it. He's just, oh,
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Splash him with some cold water. See if that does it.
Shit, we
Certainly
could
try.
splash him with. Man, the thing about splashing with water, I mean, we can. I'd give it a shot. I'm highly concerned about the reaction we get if I do the said action. I don't know. He's speaking crazy. The man's on the leaf or the whatever the people were calling it. Who knows?
I guess.
But I have seen people pour water on a drunk person, so maybe it works.
You know
Seen
what?
that work?
Does he have a journal around, maybe in his satchel?
Hold on.
Okay. Wait, can I, is this environment double-click friendly? It's not.
Oh, that's so good.
Out of the ship, out of the crew.
Nothing's double click.
I am sad.
I'm clicking little stones to see if there's any secret. No.
You found a lucky pebble.
Something
You gotta
cute.
find money under the rocks.
Okay,
It's like Diablo.
so you kind of go over to his tent and start searching and rummaging through it, and he just repeats the same thing over and over again, like what he was saying, like the three have come and the three will come, and the three have been there, but now they're here, but here is now, and now was then, and then is now, and now is the present, but the present will also become the future. And he's just kind of rambling. You go through everything. You find a backpack, and in the backpack you find a journal. As you touch the journal and pick it up, he fully stands upright and levitates, probably like 5 inches off the ground, has his hands out like this, head up, and shooting out of his face orifices, so like all the holes of his face, is pure gold light, and he speaks and says, "The three will fight. The three will not have the might. The three will lose, for the world is not theirs to choose. Now the world is doomed for all, for soon it will fall. The cobalt dragon will come, baring its teeth, and then the fox will draw his sword from his sheath. The war with heaven will soon come to this wretched planet under a desolate, dark sun!" And then as he's speaking this, as I spit on my fucking mic, as he's speaking this, his skin begins to peel off of his flesh.
Ah!
Well, fun.
Yay, I'm happy I'm blind.
What the fuck is that?
And you see in front of you
You're seeing through Al right now. You see it all.
Oh,
a skeletal version consumed with clocks and heraldry
we knew it.
in front of you.
All that shit.
Go
he's
ahead
chilling,
and
right?
now
Yeah,
let
roll
me get
initiative.
hold on, let me get the
Those are
encounter going,
some
and then you can go.
Dope robes, though, so those better be fucking droppable. Because let me tell you what, I want Katamari to walk in with some drip the next time he goes into the blood drop and have Olaf be like, why the fuck
Alright,
are
go
you
ahead and roll
wearing
your
his robes?
initiative.
Right.
I'm like, let me tell you what, Olaf. Let me tell you about your buddy Will. Okay, he's.
Listen, I told y'all
Did
we
you-
should have just left.
Did you just fuck his dice? Did you hit his dice and change the
I
number?
didn't. I don't think I changed the number.
You change the number?
He changed my number. He fucked my
Okay.
head.
All right, the green dice fucked me. I want it to
Oh,
be
your number was
that
shit.
I was rolling on a 15, and then I dinked the green dice, and it was a
Don't-
7.
Don't suck
Oh,
ass.
okay. I'm
I would have thought
waiting.
the guy with the time curse would have gone first. That's crazy.
I'm so
Right.
waiting for fucking dice to finish and clear off this fucking website from now on.
So Will the
Oh, yeah.
Wise,
I faint it.
who is cursed, will go first.
We rested, right?
Yeah, you guys should have, yeah. Did you-
Okay. I never took
Did
one.
we?
We should have. We would have been at like the tavern.
We would have rested.
Here, let me rest
We
the
were there
party.
for 2 days,
There you
right?
go.
Yeah, because I don't have my
Party
brine
should be
bowls.
rested.
I was like, I don't have any of my spells. I was like, I should definitely have those.
There's y'all's rest. I rested y'all, so y'all should be good.
Okay.
So Will the Wise is gonna go first. So he's up there. The skin peels off of him as he speaks this prophetic words. And then he drops to the ground as this kind of skeletal creature. And then I'm gonna take away one of his actions because he's kind of got like I'm gonna give it like summoning sickness.
Okay. Oh god.
Man, take the summoning sickness away and just make sure his robes drop. That's all.
Killer
That's
grabbed
all
the
I'm saying.
journal, right? So
I
he's gonna
did.
target Killer.
You reading his secrets?
I mean, you did
So
pillage
Killer,
his
go ahead
stuff.
and make
That's
me
kinda
that
fair.
basic
Okay,
fortitude
well,
save. So I realized this
do
term
that.
too, which is interesting. When it says a basic
Void
save,
ward.
a basic save is if you pass it, you take half damage. If you
Okay.
fail it, you take full damage. And that is what the
Oh.
term basic means. Or sorry, no. No, that's the term flat. Sorry, that's the term flat. The term
okay.
basic means something else. Let me look that up real quick. I think basic is you pass or fail.
I honestly think that's how we were running it. Yeah, I think basic was it's either full
Yes.
damage or no damage.
Yes,
but it can't.
basic is full damage or no damage, and
And
then
then flat is
is half damage or no damage. Sorry,
That's
half
important to know.
damage.
Okay.
Yeah, half damage or no damage. So you save, so you're fine. So he basically conjures from the clocks around him, this like kind of
It's so
like
sick.
dark,
It is.
shadowy energy kind of coalesces around them, and they go through his arm to his finger that he's pointing at Killer, and it shoots out of you, Killer, or shoots out of him towards you, Killer, and it comes around you, like shoots into your head and kind of pulses around you, and you can see Killer like holding and trying to fight it off, and you fight through the energy that's kind of pulling on you. It's trying to sap and pull your strength away from you. And he goes, "Drop my journal, you fiend!"
No,
Velrus, you're up.
I don't think I will.
I drop his
No.
journal. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have it. I will be casting Purifying Icicle.
Oh shit, what's this? The form of water and freeze that then unleash the icicle at a foe and make a spell attack roll. Success, you deal damage. If the target is undead, deals an additional vitality damage. Critical success, the target takes double damage. Cool.
Am I simply? Yeah.
Let me make
Nice.
sure. Oh, okay.
This guy's not undead. Then
He is. I just got to
gotta-
make sure I give him the right tag, which he didn't have the
Yeah.
undead tag, but he is undead.
Okay, okay. I was like, no shot, he's not.
He is essentially a lich. This is one of
yay.
the many lich curses, similar to the one that Graham had
It's
in the last campaign. Did you
Great.
target him? Yeah, you did. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
you
did.
hit.
Yeah.
You're good.
Is that a hit?
Yeah.
Roll damage. Okay, it does have the vitality. Sources bonusing. Use it dice. Those are kind of shit rolls. Not gonna lie.
And then hold on. Let me
Ones.
give him before. Don't give him the damage yet.
Yeah. I don't know if I could do that.
Okay, cool. Y'all can't always do that. So- Okay, he takes full damage, right? That's just what it is. It's just full damage.
Unless he's like vulnerable, but yeah.
Well, I just give him full damage, but if he's vulnerable, it already checks that in. That's why I had to go make sure of that.
Oh, okay.
For
Oh,
vitality.
so he's vulnerable. There's
damage.
nothing there.
Yes, he's
Vitality
vulnerable to
damage.
vitality because he's an undead.
Nice.
He is weak to that.
I think. Okay, no, that's a critical. Okay.
So you
I-
summon up this ice sphere, and it pulses and hits him and shoots through him. And as it does, he speaks out and says another line of that thing. And he says, "Now the world is doomed for all, for soon it will fall. Why can you not see what prophetic I bring to you? You fools cannot see the threads like I can.
That is correct.
Nice. Nice. The threads drove him insane.
Okay, I'm gonna move there, I guess.
You just press space. Just press space. You got it.
Is it space?
Yeah.
I couldn't remember what it was. Okay, I'll move like from there
There you go.
for now.
You're done?
Yep.
Cool. Katamaru, you're up.
Boy. Alright, we're gonna target. We're gonna do a fave.
Wait, he's undead. I can heal him.
You can't.
That
I
is
didn't
true.
think about that.
That is true.
I'm gonna throw the healing mud at him.
If you do negative damage to him, it heals him. Sorry, negative healing. Yeah, like void damage.
We actually could do the emanation and then heal us and damage him. That would be good.
What are you attacking with? Oh,
Briny
the
bolt.
briny bolt. My bad. Alright,
Yes,
so you have these horrific, like, bolts of salt water come up and shoot out of you. And they pinch him in multiple bones, breaking a few ribs, and he kind of winces in pain. And then they cut through him, cutting through his cloaks and stuff.
And then I get to do something called foretell harm.
Oh god.
Ooh,
It's a
what is
feat.
this? You gonna put that in
Um,
chat for us?
Yeah, that's. But basically, when I cast a non-cantrip spell, I get to pick a target, and it deals damage twice to the level of the spell that I triggered, and it just hits them. It's something I can only do once per round, and once the target is hit with it, they're immune for 24 hours. So it's a one-shot
Oh.
deal.
That's
Um,
cool. So he'll take
but it-
this when at your next turn? No, at the beginning of his next turn.
Yeah, so
Okay.
just in case he makes it, and he would take water damage because that's what Briny
Yes,
Bolt
yeah.
is. So it would just be 2 water damage, I think. Or no, well,
It takes damage equal to twice the triggering spell's rank. So your rank 1 spell. So it would
the
be
damage.
2.
Oh, the damage and type of misfortune is of a type matching this. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, it would be
So he
water.
just
Even
takes
though
2
Briny
water
Bolts does
damage, yes.
bludgeoning,
Yeah.
it would be water because it's
Yeah.
Briny Bolt.
He would just
Yeah,
take 2
okay.
water. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that it for you?
Yes.
Killer.
This is all my turn.
It's you now.
Cool. This is probably good shit over hill, but we'll see how this goes. How do I put this in chat? Ah, like that. There we go. I'm gonna do one action of this.
Oh, nice.
so I can
Oh,
only
shit.
target-
You can pull the target towards you. The target is...
Oh my god, you get a grab?
Yeah, but I'm only using one action for it.
That's cool.
Okay, so I click him. He's gonna make fortitude.
Oh,
save.
that's nuts.
He failed.
That is
So he
really
gets
not 5
pulled
creatures.
10
So
feet.
put him like right in front of me.
So
Yeah,
right
there
there,
you go.
boom.
Oh, you
And
just gonna whack him.
then
That's big.
He's also knocked prone. So he's
Beautiful.
now prone.
Well, it
Yeah,
says
okay, cool.
on a critical failure, it's also
Oh,
knocked prone.
critical.
Yeah, I could
Oh,
have.
crit fail?
My bad,
Okay.
my bad. Thank you for catching that. I'll take off the prone. So he's up.
Hell yeah.
So he's just like sucked towards you.
That's crazy.
As you guys
That's
watch
so
him, he's like
cool.
pointing over and looking at the two of you who attacked him. He just gets yanked towards Killer.
God.
Now, yeah, a spell like that is an attack action, so this one
Let's
is
see,
lower
hold
than
on, no,
hit.
no.
Is it?
That does not have
That's
the
what I'm
attack
asking.
trait, so you're good.
Perfect.
Yep. It's
Yeah,
only
yeah.
manipulate, so it
Yeah.
triggers.
Manipulate in a cold.
Yeah.
Got some fucking frying pan noise.
Oh, you hit him.
Yeah? Oh, you didn't... Wait, did that...
Oh, I
That-
did target him. I should have targeted him.
You
was
should have.
targeting
You're
him.
targeted to him, but I don't know why it didn't...
Damage.
Do that.
It says
Okay, hold
hit
on.
the damage
So-
roll. That's weird.
Okay, you almost
I
crit him, you
jumped
didn't.
on.
Okay, so you just do... Okay, how do you want to kill him?
Yeah.
Boom! And just fucking bits and pieces, guts flying, you know? There we go.
Foinch. He is in pieces. Yeah. Okay.
You do have the bastard sword now.
Yeah, that's why I
Dude,
did
he
it.
does so much more damage. Like, look at him. He's a
Yeah,
monster.
really.
That's 13.
So
Go
there you guys
higher.
go. You guys can click and grab your XP from the encounter.
Nice.
It's not that much because he wasn't worth a lot.
That's fair.
I never said he was a powerful wizard. I just said he's very notable.
He was
Well, it was
also
really hard to find him.
He was also wigged out on his drugs.
Yeah,
So as you bonk him, the shearing bright golden light explodes out of him. And everyone, actually, you guys are so far, it's just Killer. Killer, I need you to make me a fortitude saving throw.
He pulled a bomb to him. Oh no, dude! You do something cool, then you yank a literal
Alright,
bomb.
alright, I got these. I win these.
It's a
Dude, you
fortitude
do! Oh my
Alright.
god.
So you feel this curse that you know wash over to you as it goes out of the clocks in him and seeks its next victim towards you. And you kind of like push it, like you just, and it's fucking gone. Your indomitable willpower, just like guts. But it just kind of passes over you and leaves. It can't take root.
Hell yeah.
And that will give you an extra 10 XP.
Well, now I'm almost happy I pulled them towards me.
That's
But XP's.
a sick warrior spell, dude. That's a disgusting. Like, a get over
Oh, yeah.
here card is
Oh,
so
yeah.
good.
Did you read
The
the
5-1-2 is crazy.
Oh yeah, yeah. Did you read the 3-action one? Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Pulls
fucking
5
fine.
enemies to you.
I
Dude,
would've
you gotta
shit
make
myself
it, yeah.
that as
You gotta
Regis.
make
Like,
it like
literally.
Scorpion too. Like have
No,
it be
no.
like a chain you pull out and yank them towards
Oh,
you.
over
What would be
here.
even better is if there's a fucking group of enemies and you just go kneel and fucking yank them down.
Oh my god.
Kneel! Kneel! Alright, so he is dead skis. He does have a bag that drops to the floor, but is like cloak,
Fuck
armor,
yeah.
all of that, like just the kind of like
No!
you can keep like his cloak is intact, but it's not a great look. It's got holes in it. It's ripped up. It's not a great
Doesn't
look
matter.
and everything. And then his hat is still
taking
there.
it.
Those are gonna be good for you to prove that you found him.
That was also like Katamaru wise,
Yeah.
really why I'm taking it. It would have been cool if the fuck. I mean, I'm gonna wear the robe anyways. I'm just gonna let y'all know that, but it's whatever.
It's I will mention that. I will tell you what a dumbass thing that is to do, but you know, I'm gonna stop you.
Dude,
So
it's a
he has
witch
on
curse.
him.
Fuck off.
He has a spell book
The dead guy.
that you can take.
Fire.
So that
Oh,
is
hell
his
yeah.
spell book.
Doing it.
I'm gonna put that in
Ooh.
the group like thing, which the spell book
Okay.
is
I'll
in
fight you
there.
for it.
He also has a
Is that the rope?
staff and a
Fight you
dagger
for it?
that was on him
Oh,
that you
there's
can
a style.
take off of him. And then his clothes would just count as like nothing basically. They're just aesthetic. Like as a wizard, he just wears clothes. He doesn't have any like armored stuff. He also has in his pack, which I'm assuming y'all are gonna look through.
Yeah.
I actually don't even know if I could use the spell book for anything.
Well, no, you
it's
can
just-
borrow a spell. There's literally an action where you can borrow someone
Yeah,
else's
okay.
spell.
Can
Yeah.
anyone do that?
It's wild.
Yes.
Borrow an arcane spell.
So you
in
had
actions.
you have a grim sandglass, which I will put into
What the fuck is
chat so y'all can see that. I put that in chat. There's a grim sandglass. There is a
What?
Oh, fucking Unis Honest.
Oh,
Hourglass.
that's cool.
there's a
Spell DC
monkey
any spell cast by
pin.
activating this item is 17. That'd be kind of good for you. You use a lot of DCs.
Wait.
Resistant to the void.
There's also a monkey pin. That's the other thing.
Holy
Oh,
fuck, yeah, no, that would be good. That's pretty goddamn cool. Void Warp, I think I have. I do, but I can replace that now, so that's pretty sick.
There's also a... What the fuck? What is it?
I mean, yeah, it is kind of better.
There's
After
also
you
a
cast
Staff of
this-
Earth.
Oh,
Well, that's Ryan's.
I'll get the spell
What
book.
the fuck is Scattering Scream? Scattering Rock Steel 240. It's so good.
Where's this town?
Bubbling Rubble. Take the staff.
I'm taking the spell book then. I swear to God, if it's empty, I will lose my
no
shit.
spells. That'd be wild.
Magic wand.
Pulling a staff where you can plus and simultaneously fortitude saves and DC is against effects that shove you or knock you prone.
So there's also
Scatter screen or tumbling.
a Wand of Command. So
Oh, that's what I see.
that's a Wand of Command spell. Like, so it's a magic wand
Oh,
that has the rank
Might
1
be down.
spell command.
that's cool.
Okay, I need this.
I'll take that one. We each get our own staff. Or wand.
Oh, you're added staff right there. God, I just didn't see it. Board. Alright. How do I...
Where the fuck is the wand?
There's also a feather token
There.
chest. So feather token is a type of magic item. Each feather token appears to be a simple feather from an exotic bird. The shaft is dipped in gold and bears a single arcane rune. When you activate it, it transforms into another object. So this one transforms into a small wooden chest. It holds up to 10 bulk worth of items. Once the chest is closed, it transforms again, this time into a key, taking all of the stored items with it. You can activate this key by spending an interact action to turn it into a magical lock, which causes it to transform back into a chest with all the items still inside. Once it is turned into a chest a second time, it forever remains a wooden chest.
That is such a weird item.
It is extremely weird and really fun.
It means it's got treasure in it, probably.
There's also a Staff of
shit.
Air as well,
Wait, well, hang on.
Oh, goddamn.
and a Staff of Water.
What?
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
goddamn.
These are
We got
all things
of
that
these.
he like. These are collection of like things that he has with him and everything. He, like I said, he was a notable mage. He has a lot of shit.
Hydraulic push. 66 mushroom damage.
I was gonna say, can I
Oh.
read the journal, but is the journal braille?
No, it's not. But your owl could look at it and you could read it.
That's true. Can I read though? I haven't read in a long time.
I would say for the sake of the game, you could probably.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
You're having your mind awoken. I would say you can probably read stuff.
It's fair.
So the general gist you get from this is let me find this. Yeah. So Will the Wise is he's a very prominent figure in Cayenne and the City of Sun, because you were told that.
Used to be.
He was the runner of 2 schools of arcane. Small, very small. These are not like Hogwarts style. These are like shacks where he teaches people that have the coin to learn to keep their magic in check. And the idea for this is to stop defilements from happening. It's basically, hey, you have magic and you can cast stuff. Come here, we'll teach you how to contain that, and basically teaching you how to stop using magic so that you don't fuck yourself and accidentally defile the land and everything. Which he was a defiler at the end, but I couldn't even use his fucking defilement ability because y'all killed him so quick.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
I was terrified, I'm gonna be honest.
Hey, he was really cool.
Yeah,
He went all skeletal lich form. I was like, dude.
I expected some shit to roll down.
I stepped back so quick when he put his hand up. I literally was a Katamar. I was like, back. I was like, nah. This is gonna be
I was
bad.
a little scared when I
The worst thing.
I realized I was the closest one to him.
Dude, I was like, nah. I immediately started stepping.
The worst
I was
thing
like, oh
was the
fuck,
curse.
I ran away.
That shit was.
So,
So the worst thing was the curse emanation. That shit was just.
Oh,
Yeah.
so in the journal, it basically details like a lot of the early stuff is like him learning spellcraft, learning how to do spells and not defile the land, and basically talking about doing small bursts of magic and not basically burning yourself out to ending up defiling the land. And then him basically learning through and teaching, and there's notes about his different apprentices and stuff like that and all that. And then when you get to the final, like I would say the final like 10 20 pages, they start talking about that he had a student. The student became kind of obsessed with magic, and he was trying to calm the student down to like learn stuff and everything. The student went kind of crazy, started defiling stuff, and he had to like get the authorities involved. The student ended up killing a few of the authorities, like a few guards in the great city of Cayenne, causing a lot of issues. And then he had to finally put him down. He was becoming a big defiler in the land, and he had to put his student down.
Shit.
He found out that his student had been learning magic from another defiler known only by the name Vecna that he knew of. That was the only name. And so he tracked down this Vecna and went to deal with him so that he couldn't corrupt any more of his students. And in that fight, he contracted this curse. And you basically get it from his scribblings as the days go by after the fight, he notices things and hears clicking and ticking and all of this in the slow descent. And essentially, the last like 10 days of his life, he went slowly more mad, until he ended up in this cave going insane. And his last sane thought that he writes in the book is basically along the gist of, I feel myself slipping. I'm going to stay in this cave. I hope no one finds me so I can hurt no other person.
Oof.
rest assured, buddy, we got you covered. You won't hurt a single person again, dude.
You certainly
Very
tried.
fragments.
If you really look at it, we're more peacekeepers than anything else, right? I mean, am I right?
Oh, peacekeepers.
Okay. Katamar absolutely snatches his hat and robe. He proceeds to don the dead man's mage robe. He doesn't put on the hat.
You go ahead and roll me a fortitude save.
Oh god,
God.
damn it!
You're the one who wanted to put on the dead man's clothes.
I didn't think that shit was cursed. He battled a Vecna. He battled Stranger Things, dude.
Well,
To be fair, you were warned that the curse can be passed on.
True.
From fucking where?
Oh, also
From
make sure
that.
it's a secret roll.
Or killer.
So do blind GM roll when you're doing fortitude save.
Oh, I didn't. Okay, well, I'll do it, but I didn't hear that at all.
It was like before the fight.
I didn't hear that at all. I don't know how we're supposed to take the things to him then. Like,
You're good. You push past it. You have this feeling when you put it on.
no, I'm taking the shit immediately off and throwing it to the ground then. Like,
So
that's the.
you put it on and you feel this like power course through you. You hear a voice inside your head say, "Authority." No, I'm just fucking with you. No, you put on the cloak. You're fine. I was just fucking with you. I just wanted you to roll.
I don't know about it now.
No, I'm telling you as the GM. Literally,
Okay.
there's no issue. I just wanted to fuck with you.
That's what I was about to fucking do. Like, come the fuck on. Like, the curse is on the clothes? Like,
No.
what? Okay. Alright.
But I want you to think
As-
twice about picking up dead men's clothes.
As you put it on,
Like, he's
though,
fucking dead. Okay, I'm sorry. Go
Katamari, you're really gonna don a dead man's clothes? It seemed like a close friend of Olaf's. Really gonna wear that?
Let me give you a little education about street life here, Belroz. When one person loses their shit, it now becomes in a pool called not theirs. And then whoever takes that now gains ownership of that item. You know, much like the spell book you took, no one's freaking out about the fact that you took the spell book. So I think we're all on the same page a little bit.
We should at least.
Well, a spellbook and clothes are different, and secondly, the clothes are for the poets. But if you want, alright.
I mean, we gotta take this back to him anyways. What is that? What he's gonna frame the clothes of his friend? You're telling me right now, Olaf is gonna go, oh my god, I'm gonna put this thing in the blood drop, and this is my best impression of Olaf, by the way, and I'm gonna really put this thing in a glass. I'm gonna set it up. Come on, man, Olaf. He's not gonna. He's gonna go. Oh man, my friend's dead. We're gonna get the ceramic piece or half a ceramic piece from this. And he's gonna move right on. Olaf, to me, does not strike me as a man who's very sentimental on things. I highly doubt this guy is gonna be what breaks the Sandbug's back with him.
If you say so.
So we don't bury him.
Would it be commonplace? I assume it'd be commonplace to bury people. Right, that's not like a thing that doesn't happen here.
I mean, we buried the last two people we killed. Well, I guess we
I
did.
know, like,
so
Swiftfoot's like
burials is weird. It depends on the place that you come from. The city of Sun would not want to spare anything. So anyone who died, essentially, they'd kind of have the Dune mentality of keep their bodies water. That's important to us. Cayenne would be more old-fashioned with having burials, but they've kind of changed. None of y'all are from Cayenne, so I don't want to spoil the way that they deal with their dead. Anui would literally be fucking leave him. If it starts to smell, we'll get the guards and they'll deal with them. And you guys wouldn't know, but they basically use the parts for like their experiments and stuff.
That's messed up.
Oh, yeah, Swiftfoot literally took the bones from her father, so
yeah.
I know she doesn't give a shit.
Like, most people do not give a shit, and do not, like, it is effort and it is work to bury somebody. Most people don't care enough to spend their energy doing that for other people.
Does Cobalt's Fortune have any history of burying?
Cobalt's Fortune actually would. Cobalt's Fortune would have so Cobalt's Fortune actually very utilitarian. They would bury their dead in their gardens, like to grow their food.
Oh, giving back to the earth. Yeah,
like
you serve a purpose.
They're
like
very
after.
druidic in nature.
Okay, that would. All right.
Probably not.
I guess we'll just leave them.
I forgot that you were from Cobalt's Fortune, even though I literally mentioned it like, a little bit ago.
You did mention it right there.
Yeah, the man in black, the guy who saw through everything somehow immediately, he was like, oh, I know you, young one. Like,
because he's a smart boy.
He's insane. He's terrifying. He's the scariest.
He saw the dust on your sleeve, and he knew that dust only appears in Cobalt's Fortune.
I mean, with the way he is, just might be, man. He might just be able to turn around like, nah, that's fucking sand from somewhere else. Like that's
different sand. That's sand ain't from around here.
He was nuts, dude. That man turned around and was like, yeah, nah, fuck that. Like, I know exactly where you're from and what's going on. Like, my accent. I was like, oh, all right, dude. I don't like this. I want to leave. Okay, so we don't bury... Man, we gotta sell... Boys, we have to sell some of our shit. I mean, we probably can't do it at the blood drop, but God, when we get the chance to get some,
Oh, we have
merchants,
so much we need to sell.
we have
yeah.
got to get some of this shit
Um,
out of here.
do you want to sweat out who gets what staffs?
I staff of Earth, and that's all I care about. I'm
So
gonna
you
be
can-
dead honest with you.
Okay.
And then I assume the Grim Sandglass goes to killer because that makes the most like the attack thing nuts.
Eh,
I thought the
Like-
DC thing was nuts because it does not improve your DC.
no, it just gives me void resistance.
No, I'm
Hey,
talking about
I
Catamount.
can't.
here is Knife's picture.
Holy shit.
Oh,
Oh my God!
gorgeous, dude.
Well, now it's a
That's a-
girl.
That's a sick astral
I could make
owl,
it look more masculine.
No, that's fine,
It's
honestly.
too hard.
Now I'm gonna
But
ask
there's
you
his
questions
little-
about it. I didn't know.
there's
I
his
thought it
little-
was a regular looking owl. I didn't know it was.
No,
fucking
I
astral
said
shit. Now we have.
it's kind of like an astral kind of setting to it. It's very like a kind of semi-translucent to it. It's got that purple energy that kind of flows around Killer. And as Killer's leveling up, like metagame wise, we know that he's leveling up. But as he's leveling up, he also is gathering more of that purplish energy around him. Like forming it around himself and everything. And then a lot of his more like spells and stuff like that graviton thing that he did is like a purple energy. He like coalesces in the world and then pulls things towards him. Because the way psionics work is you manifest. It's kind of like Green Lantern, in a sense. Like
Right.
you
It's
manifest
like willpower
things.
is
Yeah,
magic.
your willpower to pull things. And he's basically
Okay.
drawing from the psi plane, which is what the which one's the fucking psi plane?
I can't click the sandglass anymore. Is that because someone has it?
Yeah, I stole it.
Is it the gray? Yeah, the
Oh,
gray is the
okay.
psi plane. That's what it is. Okay.
So can I click the staff of Earth? Oh, I can't. because
Okay,
I
I'm gonna
have-
take us to the blood drop. Because y'all are leaving that, I assume. And
Yeah.
coming back.
Oh yeah. See, the spell DC of any spell cast by activating this item
Yeah.
is 17. So it's not really made for us as mages. That's yeah. I still think
So
that's.
Oh,
y'all have
okay.
the clothes, and
I
you
wasn't
guys
sure
have the
how.
journal for Will. So you guys can go turn those in.
Hell yeah.
Oh well, yeah. He might want that.
How do I take this item? Oh, can I drag it to me?
Yeah, you gotta go to your inventory and then you just drag like and
Oh, Jesus.
drop it in your inventory pretty much.
I think I took it. Yeah, okay, I did. Okay. We'll take this spellbook for now. We'll see what's in it later.
Because you can borrow spells or you can like learn spells. Apparently
Yeah,
learning a spell is much harder than like the borrowing thing.
Well, I didn't know if that was like class specific or not, or if like anyone.
No,
I
it's
think
just
it's
an
by tag of
exploration.
spell.
It's just an exploration action.
Oh, okay.
And then you so it depends on the magical tradition. So the spell you're trying to learn, so for example, let me look at your sheet real quick so I can help you with that. So it's in your inventory, you said, right? Yeah, spell book.
Yeah, I grabbed it.
What are the spells in it?
It doesn't tell me anything.
Holy fuck. I'm fuck. Okay. Okay, so it would have Detect Magic, Frostbite, Prestidigitation, Shield, Void Warp, Command, Force Barrage, and Grim Tentacles.
Tentacles. What the
Grim
fuck is that?
tentacles.
Is there a
That
way
sounds
for
like
me to
Fortnite
put
life.
those in there? Can I do
What the hey, can I search
So
that?
in
What-
order
Also, the
to
warp.
to have these, I'm gonna put them as scrolls in your
Okay.
thing, but just don't. They're not actual scrolls.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't see shit apparently. I don't know. I can't see past level 1 for whatever reason.
Void warp.
I can't
Oh
even
yeah,
see
that thing.
spells.
That's cool.
Oh,
Void Warp's what he used against Killer.
Yeah.
So a Void Warp, for example, is a arcane spell. So in order for you to learn Void Warp, if you want to learn that, you have to use the Arcana skill. You have to have a spellcasting class feature, which you do, and the spell you want to learn has to be in your Magic's Traditions spell list.
Arcane is.
So
I
that's
think
what I'm saying. So Void,
Yeah.
yeah, Void Warp you can learn. To learn it, you have to spend 1 hour per spell rank. So since this is a cantrip, you just spend 1 hour. And remain in conversation with the person who knows the spell, or have a magical writing in your possession, which you do. Having the materials with the price indicated in learning the spell table. So to learn a spell, you need 2 gold. So that's 2 full
coins.
ceramic coins.
I see.
And then the DC is 15 for that. So you'll roll a skill check with it. On
is
learning
it base or is that like arcane?
It's just your arcane. Yeah, it's just your arcane.
That's cool.
So it's like it's a downtime thing. Is the idea.
Nice. Yeah. I'll hold on to it then.
Okay. So y'all come back. Y'all, I'm assuming, sit at the tavern, call Ulf over. I'm assuming that's what y'all are doing. And he kind of comes over and he goes, "Aye, lads, did ya find out anything important?"
Just kind of like slide the journal to him.
Oh, yeah, this is Will's journal. Where's Will then? You found him, right? And he just put the clothes down. Oh, are you wearing the clothes? Wait. Are you wearing?
I thought you were wearing them. Were you? Don't waste
I
any.
wanted to wear the robe. I don't want to wear the fucking hat.
Oh,
I never
okay,
wanted to
that's
wear
fine.
the wizard hat.
I don't know if you would recognize the robe with being as shit as it is. Like, it's ripped up in places. And then it was in the fight with y'all, so it was cut up from that fight even more.
Okay.
So
yeah, I never wanted the hat.
yeah, so you just put the hat
Even
down, and he
that.
goes, "So lads, you have the hat, and you have his journal. Where's Will?"
He's dead.
He was cursed, first of all. And he was in his
What the
late
fuck you
stage
mean,
when he
cursed?
got there.
Well, it's in the journal.
Yes.
He grabs the journal real quick and flips through it, and like flips to kind of the end, and then starts working his way backwards, like reading it. And he's kind of, you can see he's kind of skimming it, like more so than reading it, because it's starting to make sense. And just like he kind of, you see his like, Ulf is not like a jolly man, but comparatively to this world, he's a very nice, happy man. And
Yeah.
his demeanor does shift. It shifts pretty evidently that y'all can see as he kind of like, damn. And he shuts the journal and he goes,
No.
"Well, lads, did you find him dead, or did you have to put him down in this state?"
Like I said, he was in his late stage of his curse.
Yeah. It's if it's any consolation, it was quick.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear. What did I promise you on the contract?
2 synopsis.
Oh.
10 coins.
Oh my god. Just take advantage of the man when he's fucking vulnerable. Just well, you actually promised 3 ceramic coins. Oh my god. I don't.
Was it-
Katamaru feels like it. I think it's half a ceramic coin, and Katamaru feels like a fucking
No, it's
asshole
full.
now.
It's full.
No, it's
Oh,
a
was
full
it full
one.
one? Okay. Alright, well, he feels like a fucking asshole because he specifically just talked to Valraz and was like, that guy wouldn't give a single
Yup.
shit. And then we get here to where he audibly and
Definitely
visibly
gives a shit.
cares a bunch about it. So Katamaru's just kind of like, it was it was a whole ceramic coin was the contract.
He pulls out like a little like satchel, like a little like sack, that you can hear the ceramic clinking in it. He opens it up, and he pulls out 1 whole ceramic coin, puts it down, and then he puts like 3 pieces down as well.
Oh.
Did you perhaps know the student in his journal?
No, lads, I only knew Will from the times we visited here, but we were friends. He visited a lot. I'm gonna give you guys a ceramic coin and 3 pieces in the party. By the way, I gave you all the.
Oh, it's a full ceramic. 3
It's a
pieces.
full ceramic and 3 additional pieces.
Okay, I thought you were and you put down 3 full more.
I was, dude, I'm not gonna lie, that's what I thought, and I swear, like, I was about to piss all y'all off, but Katamari was about to, like, literally hand back his and be like, I can't
Take the extra.
accept this.
I appreciate you doing a hard thing like that. You could have just brought me back to the journal and said that he was in a cave somewhere else, and then I would have stumbled upon him, but I appreciate you doing the dirty work. I'll keep that in mind for later.
Condolences.
I'll also offer
might be
ye
good
some help. Some more of my sage advice. I understand I didn't clearly explain to you how a lot of this works, and the 3 of you seem, from my understanding, with Swiftfoot, very naive is the best way to put it.
Put it. Opposite.
The 3 of you are playing mercenary now, yes?
Sure.
You're taking contracts and everything. Fine in my tavern. My inn, whatever you want to call it. It's fine in the Blood Drop. But other places across this dark, desolate world, you need a badge, mercenary badge, in order to accept contracts, in order for most people to even listen to you doing it. It's kind of a sense of legitimacy to your name. Any patron in a tavern or inn can give this to you. I've been eyeing you for a little bit, thinking that you could be official blood drop mercs. I haven't really gotten too much into that, but 30 of you keep doing some good work, finish up the contract board here, and make sure all the customers are happy, and I'll see about getting you a badge made.
Holy shit.
Reputation.
Dude, Katamaro fucking hates himself. So, for the first time, he is actually just shutting the fuck up. Like, you have never heard him just stop talking. But
He's
literally
got the
doesn't
little
know what to
ceramic
say.
coins, and he's just playing with them like a
Yeah,
cat.
like literally, he's like spinning it around. He's just like neck deep, like hand on the thing, and all he's doing is spinning. He's not even really listening or anything. Like and he's just shut up. He's not saying a thing.
Ulf kind
I
of
wanna-
leaves for a little bit while y'all stew, and then he'll come back in a little bit.
I'm so tempted to give him I told you so.
Yeah, I'm fucking. I mean, if you want to go for it, this is your free shot where you get one.
Nah, you seem to have
He's
figured it out.
You just stare at him, kind of like,
talked out of my ass so hard just to get fucking and I knew I would because Q smiled when I said it. I was like, "Fuck, dude." And
Yeah.
this is like,
I saw his smile.
did
Feel like
try
he's
to
gonna
help
regret
you.
those later.
I did try to help you and say, "Are you sure you want to take the dead men's clothes?" But you really
Listen,
wanted them.
bro, this is I play them to a fault. All right, he's an asshole.
And that's
he's a
why I
kid.
love you, Ryan.
It's
That's why I
just
love
that
all
he
of y'all.
feels
All
like-
y'all fucking
that's why
play
he
your
feels like a
characters to a
dick.
fault.
Yeah.
Dude,
Such
the
a
killer snapping that dude's neck and the cultist thing was such a good moment.
Oh, that was
'cause
pretty raw.
y'all could have easily manipulated him to help you, and he could have been an ally, and Killer was just like, nope, I'm fucking killing him. I'm done with this shit.
Yep, he had enough. He was like, done.
hell yeah.
Shit out of here.
Alright.
He'll give you guys a second if you guys want to talk, and then he'll come back pretty quickly. But if y'all don't want to talk, if y'all are just going to stay quiet for a little bit, then he'll come back.
Like I said, Katamaro was actually shut the fuck up. I know that's he's
Holy
he's
shit.
learned a hard lesson
Take that with
today.
silence.
He comes back from the
Yeah.
back room with like 3 bowls, puts it down for you guys. It's like a nice like meal. I'm assuming like Katamari, you like kind of look up to him like when he places them down, and he goes, "Eat up, lads. You got a few more days till you got to pay for the meals." And you can see like around his eyes, like he was definitely
Yeah.
probably crying
Yeah.
back there. Maybe like not bawling, but like tears definitely left his eyes. It's a little bit wetter up there. But he's
my
standing
God.
strong and holding himself up. and everything because he's a big man.
no.
I wouldn't trade talking out of my ass for a second. Now this is so funny.
And he'll just
man.
walk over here and be doing his stuff. Like he'll leave that stuff for you guys, and then he'll go. And that's a contract down. That's boom, quest completed. Mission
Yeah,
passed.
Katamaro
respect
knows when-
earned.
When he's a man, so he just fuck. Where's Velroz? Yeah, of course you're right.
Right next
Of
to you.
course you're fucking
Right
right,
next
sitting
to
right
you.
next to me. Of course it couldn't have been killer. It had to be you sitting right next to me.
Yeah, of
He
course.
just, God damn it. He's been toying with the food for a little bit, and he just kind of like. Oh, all right, man. Okay, point taken, Balraz. Point taken. Like that's all. Like, but
I
that's,
didn't say anything.
I know, but he's referring to earlier. He knows.
Yeah, I know. No, I know. I know what you're talking
Like a bar of soap in his mouth, you know, like just literally like.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's so good. I fucking knew I was fucked, but I didn't know it'd be that bad.
Love that.
As you're kind of like
Oh
fucking
god,
right, and
Bird.
you like eat, and you sit there for a little bit. Swiftfoot sits down and goes,
Oh my
"Well, I just fucking heard from Ulf that y'all just completed another contract, so we're one step closer to fucking getting that Sandskiff. Let's go, boys. Good job." And look at you, Katamari. You got new drip. You guys getting some shit done. Let's fucking go. You guys are
He's
earning
eating.
some, like,
He's eating.
you
He
guys are,
forcibly stuffed food in his mouth because he just can't anymore. He's
you
made
guys
sure
are
that like his
getting your way up in this world. You're doing good.
There's nothing in the bowl, and you're still like scraping.
it's still like he is just he's not even fucking swallowing at this point. He's just holding the food in his mouth as a physical barrier way to just stop. Like
Hey,
just
so-
stop himself.
I just had a realization. I don't think Colt's character. I don't think Velrus is the Griffith. I really feel like Katamaru would be the better Griffith.
Probably.
Probably. Yeah, probably.
Here, Ryan, stay after session. Let's have a conversation.
Okay, all right, okay. It's just finally, dude. I was wondering when Katamari was finally gonna get served by something. I was wondering for so long. I was like, damn, dude. I've been running around as a kid and like almost nothing has phased me yet. Like I haven't made one single like mistake enough to really character development. And then that right there, of course, was the time.
Yeah, so she's
Nah,
just sitting up.
shit.
She's just gonna chat with y'all and be like, "What happened?" Like she's asking for details and like what's going on. Like how much did y'all earn? And I assume Velrus is like sparing almost no detail. Like you're
Yeah,
like
I'll follow.
rubbing it in even more. Like just like yeah, we fucking
I'm not
killed the
rubbing it in, but I'm telling what happened. you
Yeah,
know,
but-
and that happens to be
to
the
Katamaru
same
feels
thing.
like
It
rubbing
just
it in,
happens that he's sitting there side eyeing
Katamaru
every
fucking
time. Just
put on
fucking,
his
"We killed
cloak
him."
after he was dead. It was so
Yeah.
cool.
This guy said it was real cool and said Olaf was a feelingless bastard who didn't give a shit, and then all of a sudden now we found ourselves here and he does.
Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's like, okay,
You're just
okay.
like-
Well, with my earnings over the last few days and everything, and y'all, we should be right on to get a fucking Sandskiff and get out of here. Next few days.
Well, that's good to hear. I don't know if you're gonna.
That's the plan, right? We're
Oh,
still all
rent.
leaving together.
Oh, well, as long as we all. What is that?
He's
Eating the soup.
eating his soup, but he's being really loud
okay.
with it.
Now we've traded positions. He's just like, not really, actually.
Yeah,
I've been planning to leave you here the entire time.
Fortunately, you're my least favorite DMPC. No,
Okay, so if I'm gonna give y'all my paycheck, I'm gonna need guarantee that I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yes, you're getting out of here.
Okay,
Yes,
then we're
we
good.
understand.
Okay,
You're
then
with
I'll
the
leave.
team.
Sweet.
God. All right, gentlemen, this is probably a bad time.
She kind of steps
to...
over and talks over him and goes, "Why is he such an asshole all the time?" And then she goes to leave.
Anyways, this is probably a good time to go ahead and let y'all know that I secured us another contract. We have exclusivity to it. There's the man in black at the fireplace. Probably the next one we want to do.
Killer
just
fucking slaps the
There's
metal coin on the
nobody
table.
over in that fireplace.
Oh.
No, I'm just joking.
I
No, I'm
stand
fucking
corrected. I was like, I stand
That would be
corrected. He
so
used to be.
fucking funny.
No, he's still over there. He's actually like lounged out across the full couch, like kind of with a pillow up, and looks like he's kind of sleeping or nodding off. It is late. Like y'all showed up probably midnight to like 1 a.m. somewhere in there.
Killer flexes and he slaps the metal coin on the table. We could leave now.
Oh, you mean take the Sandskiff and leave now?
Pay for one.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
That's
Platinum
true, but
coin,
then you
brother.
wouldn't have the mercenary badge.
Yeah, well, we can stay for that.
And we wouldn't level up.
What?
Oh,
I mean, we wouldn't
speaking about
get
leveling up,
stronger.
my bad. I was gonna give y'all this when you finally completed the quest, so I forgot. Let me give you your XP for completing the quest.
Really good.
There you go, 130 XP for completing the Vanishing of Will the Wise.
Why? Add, please. Okay.
Almost there.
So close, but yet so far.
I can taste it.
Yeah, I was like, Killer should be
Right.
really close, because you
Yeah, Killer's even closer.
you got
193.
no, you should be
192?
944.
Yeah.
944. I have 934.
Yeah, you should be 10 ahead because I gave you 10 extra for staving off the thing, but you didn't take you never grabbed it.
Did I not? Did it pop up?
Like I can
No,
give it
Was
to you
it
again
or
if
was
you
it-
want.
It didn't pop up at all. The last XP I grabbed was the 53 one.
There you go.
Oh, and then I also have a question. We can, because I am on the core skills and stuff. I couldn't remember. We can untrain a skill and train another skill,
Yes.
right? Or was that
Yes.
just a beginning thing? Okay.
No, that's the thing
I'm-
you can always do, yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna probably let you guys know. I don't know why my survival is up there. I don't think I ever trained survival, and I don't know why it's trained because my deception is not trained. So I'm probably gonna untrain survival and train deception because I have a feat for lying.
Does that require time to do, or?
No, because I'm gonna go survival untrained and then deception trained, like over the night, right?
It
Because
takes
I'm not-
it takes time, but
Oh,
like
okay.
it's just downtime. So you can spend downtime like tomorrow early in the morning. It's like not that hard. You can do that. That's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah,
So
that's
I'll do that for you. There you go. Boom. That's done.
Because I was confused about that after looking at it, because I literally have a feat for lying. I was like, I don't know why my deception is untrained, if that were...
And then there's y'all
the case.
sleep for the night.
Do we want to talk to the guy with the 10 minutes, or do we want to kind of save it? I assume kind of save it.
Well, we rest and then go and then talk to him. I guess we could, save it, because that...
Well, Mac's saying we have 10 minutes left of session. So you guys can either do the introduction of the quest now and talk to him and figure out what the quest is. And we can kind of end on that if y'all want, or we can just end now and start the quest next week. I'm fine with either. If y'all want to hear the introduction to the quest, we've done that before.
I would like to keep it all in one
Yeah, okay.
roll,
Okay.
if I can.
I'm fine with that too.
Yeah, that's fine. Then we just end early.
I'm about to type my notes up.